This is back or another string of talk shows. People, today is August 5, 2018. August 5 is out 2018. And that means that today is going to be the talk show. Every Sunday we talk about the games in the gaming community. We're talking about the game community. Any then other news, no, nobody, nobody, very bad news about the gaming communities, controversies, yeah, once or two, no controversies, histories of the gaming community sometimes, It is pretty nice, pretty awesome. We shows articles, so we talk, about articles of the games, the gaming community, talk about the my own, our own, yeah, our own community over here in the Twitch channels, about the channels, about the viewers over here, my friends, um, and everything that we can get hands on, the games that we were playing, and the games that we want to play it too, give it some exposure to. Giving some exposure to new games, popular new games, And unfortunately, the new games, 100% new games, we are not gonna be featuring because the Steam store is full or incomplete games, and stuff that you believe maybe are good, but when you check it out, it's not a good, Which is it's been for a while like that. He's very crazy, very crazy, very crazy. Oh, we can show the list, so you can see the games, the new games, but we're not gonna show video or anything, I don't wanna run into some, games that maybe are people, not interested at all. People, we just got the loot. We just give the loot to the people in August 2. After 3 days before, 3 days early in this week. This week, we give the loot to the people, to the winners, it was pretty nice. People was pretty happy. People was pretty good. I still missing one person that decided to disappear. But if that person, I send some messages. If that person want to get the loot, you just have to talk to me. The loot is gonna be there, waiting for him when he decide to appear. It's pretty odd that somebody came almost every day watching my streams, and 2 days before the loot, they just decided to disappear. It's more than a week waiting for him. But it's pretty crazy. Let's check it out. The Wall of Fame for the August 2 giveaway is up here. Or let me put it in the other place. Yeah, let me put it over here because we're talking about it. Every single person we just give it 10 people, 10 people the opportunity to get the loot, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome. Was the uh, one of the one this giveaway was 10 people participation. We give it the participation to 10 people to come over here and to get the lead, which is pretty nice. Was very good. Uh, they they participate for 3 months straight. People, 3 months straight, which it was a lot of time for waiting for the loot, accumulating points. They were accumulating points, watching the streams, talking to having fun in the chat. At the in the August 2, they get the loot. The next giveaway is gonna be October 2. October 2 is gonna be the next giveaway where people, if they wanna participate, if you wanna participate in the next giveaway, the only thing you have to do is to watch my streams. You watch the streams, you accumulate points directly, automatically. You accumulate points automatically. And and then in October 2, you're gonna get the loot too, which is pretty nice, pretty nice. We don't try to make people confused or anything. We try to make the people to to make the people get something. But where After they watching like a many months, 2 months, 1 or 2 months of streams, we try to say thank you. That's the way. That's our way to say thank you to the people. People that is pretty loyal. They come in every day. Is I really like to give you something. Something. It's like when you go to the school, you give the apple to the teacher. To say thank you for his service. For his dedication and everything. That's the same thing we're doing over here. We say thank you to the people by giving the loot. It was 10 people. It was the biggest giveaway we did in this channel. It was the biggest, you know, and one of the most smooth ones too. Yeah, I have like I was doing a 5 people give it away all the time. I was doing a 5 people give it away all the time, and it wasn't that smooth. Let me tell you. But this one was very smooth. A lot of people uh, stood, uh, coming to the streams almost every single day, all the time. They didn't give it away. They were pretty active. They were over here close to me, talking to me and everything. Once the day of the loot reached, they all just communicate with me pretty easy. It wasn't even people that is gonna be absent for a while. They make sure to get the loot before they get accident. Before they go and do the things that they want to do. It was pretty nice. It was pretty awesome. Exception one person just still doesn't come in with the loot. You know. I hope that person come. I'm gonna give you the opportunity to say, if you want the loot, you just have to talk to me. So I can give you. You only thing have to do is to contact me by the whispers, in the Twitch channel, and we are gonna giving you the loot. Your loot is over here waiting for you. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid that you're gonna lost it. But I wanna give it to you. So don't. I hope don't disappear forever. And I hope I can talk to you back. Yeah, it was pretty nice, pretty awesome. Yeah, we are playing, people. We are playing low breakers the whole month, of August, and the whole month of September, I believe, because low breakers is gonna be active until September 14th. So we are gonna be playing low breakers until that date. I hope they do the whole month or the rest of the year. I hope that's what I hope. But see, they have to do what they have to do. They can do it. Nobody say no. Nobody can do it. Like, oh man, they're supposed to. No, they're supposed to nothing. They're supposed to nothing. I believe Willow Breakers, the developers and the publisher did a lot already. They did a lot already. Remember, people, that this game was the whole year, 2017 year, doing events and everything one after another. Cowdy Joker, thank you for the host. Thank you for hosting my stream. It's just pretty nice, pretty awesome that you spread the word about my channel, bringing more people to the streams, which is pretty awesome, pretty cool. Yeah, Cowdy Joker is there, taking the points, which is pretty nice, pretty cool. For the next, give it away. Yeah, for the next, give it away. Thank you for everything you do, Mr. Cowdy Joker. I really appreciate it. Yeah, people, this game, we are gonna be playing it. We are gonna be playing it every single day. No Sundays, not Sundays because today is start show. No Wednesday because Wednesday is gonna be creative. But the rest of the days of the week, we are gonna be playing this game. Fussy Justice, welcome to the stream, Miss Fussy Justice. Welcome to the streams. Wow, man, it looks like the light electrical systems almost get down. Get down. Don't try to get down, electrical system, because we need you to do the streaming right here. Yeah, you just lower a little bit. Yeah. Oh, people, you know, see, in my stream cut, you know, it's a blackout or something coming. We are in summertime, so it's very likely, you know, that I get blackouts. Unfortunately, I don't have no, I don't have a backup system, so everything is gonna go down. If the blackouts coming, you know, everything is gonna go down. You know, what I recommend it? I recommend it to stay around. No, I don't know. I recommend it to, you know, see that happens, blackout happens, I'm not gonna be continue streaming. You know, I'm gonna be leaving the stream until tomorrow. For suggestions, oh no, be careful, man. Yeah, yeah, it just went like that, like bloop, a little bit. Yeah, I hope it doesn't happen. You know, I hope it doesn't happen because if that happens, I'm gonna be leaving the streams right there. You know, I'm not gonna be coming back for more because I don't know when they go black like that. Sometimes it takes like a 1 whole hour or 1 2 hour to come back. You know, so if that happens, we're gonna leave the stream for the next days because it's gonna be too late for me to continue streaming. Fussy Justin, welcome to the stream. It's Fussy Justin, welcome to the stream. I hope you are feeling good. You know, Miss Fussy Justin. I hope you are ready to get some fun. Today's start show. Remember, we can talk anything you want, Miss Fussy Justin. You know, anything, questions, whatever you want. Talk. We can talk about here. Gaming related, of course. Gaming related, which is pretty nice. Yeah, people, we're gonna be playing Lawbreakers these 2 whole months. It's gonna be awesome. It's awesome. Unfortunately, we had to wait in the matchmaking season. Like the wedding days are coming. Yeah, are coming. I thought the people are gonna be jumping in those 2 months, 2 last months, and everything. You know, a lot of new people are jumping in, and a lot of new people. That you clearly know. They didn't play the game at launch, or they didn't buy the game. They didn't have the opportunity to play the game in the beginning. They are jumping in now. We are having a ton of fun, a ton of fun. First Justice, yep, it is some frijoles and a roast. Oh, that's pretty nice, Miss First Justice. I really like those combinations of food. I really like a rice and frijoles. It is pretty good. It is pretty nice, bro. That food is pretty heavy. For nighttime. Are you in nighttime right now? Yeah, for nighttime that the food is kinda overpowered. A roast and frijoles, that mix of food is for people that do heavy lifting. Yeah, heavy lifting. Be ready for Justice to gain some pounds. For Justice to say yeah, yeah, it has a lot of calories. A lot of calories. If you are a person that work pretty hard, it is good. But if you are a person that work in an office, if you are a person that works in an office, it's gonna give you some pounds. It's gonna be difficult to burn those calories. How's Justice? Yeah, I am ready food. Yeah, I know, man. I know. Let me tell you something. I know for Justice because that's my country's food. We eat that every single day. It's like the pizza over here, or the hot dogs over here in USA. We eat rice and frijoles every single day in my country. This is like the official food in my countries. Oh, you walk around. Oh, but that's pretty good. For Justice says, I walk around all day at work. Oh yeah, if you do that, yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good for you're gonna burn those things right away. Adam Pineapple, welcome to the stream. Mr. Adam Pineapple, welcome to the streams. I hope you are happy, Mr. Adam Pineapple, and ready to have some fun. Thank you for coming to the streams. Adam Pineapple says, bah, I sent a message a minute ago, but another mod blocker is saying a mod needs to reboot it. Oh, let me check it out. Oh, I don't know. This auto mod is pretty sensible. I believe I'm gonna have to lower a little bit the sensitivity because it is like it's taking every single thing that people says is censoring, you know, it's blocking it. It's pretty crazy. Adam Pineapple says, Bakar TP, what game do you plan to play after Breaking Bad does? Wow, Mr. Adam Pineapple, there is many options. There is many options. Let me show you. pretty nice, pretty nice question. Let me show you what are all the things I had in mind. We got the all-time people, all-time awesome game of Planet Side 2. All-time awesome game of Planet Side 2. People, there is no game like Planet Side 2. You know, that's why. That's something that you need to understand about this channel. We're trying to play games that are pretty unique, like Lawbreakers, Planet Side 2, and stuff like that. Planet Side 2 is that all time for me, awesome games. You know, created by a lot of the same developers for Lawbreakers, people. Created by a lot of people that work in Lawbreakers too. So this group of people that was like a basically the whole Boss Key production is the best developers in America right now. You know, those are the best developers in America. This game, pretty awesome, pretty cool. You know, when you take no prisoners, I had to capture a lot of territories. Then pineapples, yeah, I turn it out of off on my streams. I use the stream last for both for Dynasty. It's easy to configure. I dump pineapple string elements or string elements. Yeah, I see a lot of people using string elements lately. It has a lot of pretty nice leaderboards and stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. It's just lower a little bit the auto mod because I really need it, the auto mod. You know, I really like it. You know, because in the same way, a lot of people coming with legit questions and stuff. There is a lot of people that just came to troll. You know, for me, I cannot afford a mod guy. You know, that really makes their jobs. You know, because if I got a moderator or somebody, I need to practically hire, you know, pay some weekly payments and stuff like that, because I really want somebody that is paying attention and can do the things, you know. I dump an app and say, oh, Automod blocking my message again. Oh, really? String elements. Wow, this is pretty crazy because that message doesn't have nothing, but yeah, but yeah, I know how it is being a Leopard streamer myself. I get plenty of trolls that just come in and say, "Lord, that game." Yeah, exactly, Mr. Dan Pineapple. Yeah, I'm been watching your streams. I follow you. I'm following you. Yeah, I'm been watching the streams. You know, the only problem is that we are like in different time zone. You know, so for me it's kind of difficult to watch every single time, but I watch the videos from time to time. No, it's not Dan Pineapple. Oh, thank you for the love, Mr. Dan Pineapple. Thank you for the love. Yeah, this Planet Side 2 is one of the games that I'm looking forward to play. Another awesome game that I'm really looking forward to play is the Quake Champions. It's highly competitive game. I'm looking forward to play because it's pretty nice. I was streaming one whole week. I really like it. The Quake thing. I believe it adds to the Quake formula a lot of beautiful features and stuff. You know. And then Pineapple says, "Where do you live?" Like, I live in Florida, in the USA. Oh, I live in Massachusetts. It's a pretty historic state, pretty important in the history of the U.S. on the foundation of this country. You know, because Benjamin Franklin was living in this part of the country, and a lot of other people, pretty famous people from the times of the freedom, you know, freedom fighters, stuff like that, which is pretty cool, pretty nice. The Boston, you can go to the graveyard of those people, you know, you can see the whole thing over there. You can see many landmarks, you know, many houses. Those people used to go, man. People used to live over there, go talk about, you know, be free and everything. It was pretty nice. You know, I believe Winston Churchill too. Those guys, man, George Washington's. You know, those guys that really helped for the foundation of this country. And then pineapple. Oh, cool. So we're in the same time zone. Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's why I can catch up with your streams because maybe when I stream and you're streaming at the same time. I really that's what happening. That's what happened. You know, that's what happened. Another thing is in the weekends. It's supposed to be my days for watch all the people's streams. Yeah, it's supposed to be in the weekends, like tomorrow, today. But because I'm working in a game, you know, my game is called Domino Rising. Let me see if I can show you. Let me see if I can show you Domino Rising. Oh, in my Twitter, people remember this is my Twitter. You can follow me. You know, I'm working in this game, Domino Rising. I got information about this game. Let me go to my official website because we're not gonna find nothing. But Domino Rising. I'm working in this game, and it's we are going to Unreal Engine right now. We are gonna be doing it in Unreal Engine. We were doing it in the Flash. You know, I was doing it in Flash, but right now I move on to Unreal Engine in order to do it because it's a pretty nice piece of software that really gives it some innovations, you know. So I'm gonna be working on that. The weekends are the only days I can work, read, you know, learn because it's a learning process. It's a learning process. The weekends the only days I can learn about it, Unreal Engine and everything. So we continue working in this game. That's the only problem I cannot go and watch my people's stream because I'm reading, watching videos. So watching videos and watching stream at the same time is not recommended. But I'm looking forward to go and lurk you guys and lurk you. Now go over there, say hi, hello. Well, I'm gonna be here lurking, you know, at least lurking, you know, because I really like to be. You can ask for suggestions that is there or Joker. I really like to be 100% active in the chat. You know, I don't really like to go to your stream and be just quiet. You know, I really like to talk to you, to ask questions and everything, which is bring a lot of content to the streams. Yeah, people that really put stuff in the chat is really brings are the most valuable viewers because it really brings content to your stream, which is pretty nice, pretty good. At Dampen episodes, I typically stream around 1 p.m. on the days I do a stream. I also stream every Saturday, every Saturday, but that is the only day is guaranteed. All the day I just whenever I feel like it. Oh yeah, that's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. Yeah, I'm thinking about being more active, at least on the weekends, being more active in the streams. You know, watching your streams, people, because I really like to watch other people's streams. You know, I learn a lot of stuff. Yeah, I learn a lot of stuff. Me talking to the microphones, you know, being pretty active and everything. This is not my style. This is not my style. This is the style I learned from somebody else. You know, because I used to watch a lot of streamers. They just talk a lot. The very good successful streamers, they just talk a lot. They just give you a lot of content. You know, that's why people like it. So that's what I'm learning how to do it every single day. The better, you know. You have to be in account to take in account that I don't know English. It's kind of difficult for me to talk in English. You know, some people say, "Oh man, you talk pretty perfect and everything." You say, "Oh really?" You know, but I am still learning. You know, with you guys, people that type in the chat, it really helps me because I kind of learn how to use the words, how to use the phrase in English and everything. Adam Pineapple says, yeah, same. I prefer viewers that interact with me, honestly. Lurkers are cool too, but I have a lot of fun talking to chat. Yeah, man, the people that talk in the chat are the ones that bring more content. Like 100% of my content is user driven by the user. You know, I am no. I don't bring almost anything to my streams. You know, like news and everything. Almost everything that I talk over here is because somebody say in the chat, talking to the chat and everything. So it's driven by you. It's driven by you. You know, which is pretty. I believe is the most important to give the opportunity to the people to talk about stuff and talk about those stuff too. You know. The only difficulty you need to be a little bit creative. You need to be a little bit smart with the words. Be careful to not say stuff that can offend people. You know. Keep it clean. You know, and keep it clean. That's what I always try to do over here. Adam Pineapple says, yeah, your English is fine. My Spanish is much worse than your English. Oh, thank you for the compliments, Adam Pineapple. It's pretty nice, pretty cool. It really motivates me to learn a little bit more. It really motivates me to learn and to continue forward. Yeah, I found out my English is pretty bad. But people that are born in this country, English people, from UK too, they say, man, you're talking pretty fine. I said, what? You know, it's kind of shock for me that the something that I know it is not that good. People really like it. If people really understand me, you know, which is pretty nice. It's pretty nice. At least people that come to my stream, they put some effort, you know, to understand what I'm trying to say, you know. So feel free, people. Feel free to correct me in anything I say. You know, you put in the chat. Oh no, it's not like that. You say it like that. You know, so that's gonna help me to improve. That's gonna help me to improve. Part of the idea behind the Start Show is like that to get more opportunities to learn new things. You know, any tips and tricks about streaming, you can tell me too. 100% I'm gonna be trying to put in the streams to make it like that, because that's the goal. That's the goal, to improve every day, to be better every day. You know. Adam Pineapples, nah, don't sell yourself that short low. We are all here watching this stream for you, not the chat. Oh, take it, Mrs. Dan Pineapple. Thank you for those words of encouragement, which is really nice, pretty good. I really need. That's the attitude. I really want to convey in these streams. You know, always going forward, always improving, always getting better, always encourage people to do things. I don't know if you know, but I encourage a lot of people to be streamers. You know, a lot of my people, the people that build my channel, over here, a lot of them are streamers. Yeah, I always telling, man, you need to stream, you need to stream at least 1 hour every day. People, I begin streaming 1 hour every single day, you know, every single day. I get my affiliate by streaming 1 hour every single day. It was more than enough. It was more than enough to get affiliate, to begin, you know, to begin streaming, to get used to, and everything. After a while, I decided to a little bit more, you know. Oh man, I had to do a little bit more. I had to do 2 hours, you know. I got streams in my YouTube channel, because I put the streams in my YouTube channel of 8 hours, people. I remember one whole week I was streaming like 8 hours every single day, which is the goal. Is the goal. I just can't do anymore because I do on vacation. On vacation I do it. This last vacation I couldn't do it because I was trying to do something else, you know, working more in my video game and everything. But that's the goal. That's the goal, to do streams every single day for 8 hours. Adam Pineapple says, yeah, I stream Lubricants for 4 hours daily and get affiliated. It's a grind. Yeah, exactly. Twitch really want people that take this thing seriously, you know. That's the point. That doesn't mean that you need to be serious in your stream. That doesn't mean you need to be like or, you know. But they want people to take this stream serious. In order for them to give you the affiliate, the partnership and everything, you know, because it's a business. At the end of the day, it's a business, you know. You need to help. They want people to help, not people that That doesn't do nothing. Oliver Suit, welcome to the stream. Mr. Oliver Suit, welcome to the streams. Oliver Suit say, what? Didn't La Break it make it to the Xbox One? Oh, pretty nice question, Mr. Oliver Suit. Pretty nice question, Mr. Oliver Suit. Olive Suit. Oh, Olive Suit. Yeah, pretty good soup too. Yeah, pretty good soup too. It's a pretty nice question, Mr. Oliver Soup. Like, I'm gonna tell you that Bosque Production, it was a pretty small team of people. Bosque Production wasn't a pretty big studio. Let me see if I can show you something. Bosque. Because yeah, Bosque Production was a pretty a small team of people. They weren't pretty big. So for them to do Xbox, PS4, and PC at the same time, three systems at the same time, it was pretty hard, you know. It requires a lot of more people. It requires a lot of more money. It requires a lot of more resources. Resources that Nexon of America, that was like the company that was giving resources to them, wasn't willing to do it until the game get better, you know. Practically what the Pineapple says right there. Then Pineapple says the devs run out of money because the player base tank. Yeah, Nexon didn't want it to give it more money. At least they see like a better success of the game. They were waiting to see. They were waiting to see. That was the idea. I get it too. To see what's gonna be with the game. You know, is Lowbreak is gonna do good. Okay, let's put it in Xbox. But the break is doesn't have a year, not even a year after launch. The game is scheduled to be closed. So you know, that's one of the reasons. Olive Soups, are you thinking about buying Quake? Oh, I got the game. I got the game already. I got the Quake. I streamed it 1 week. I really like it. The game. It is pretty nice. It was pretty awesome. I'm looking forward, you know, now that Lowbreak is scheduled to close. I'm looking forward to see if I can play this game more, you know. I need a game to play every single day, you know, like I was doing with Lowbreakers. I talk about Platicide too. I talk about Quake too, Quake Champions, and the other games. What is the other game? I don't remember what was the other game that I was trying to, that I really wanted to play. What is the other one? I don't remember. Oliver Sue said, did Blazinski overhype the Lowbreakers game before release? Also, was the open beta, a bad idea? Oh, let me tell you something. The game wasn't overhyped at all. I was following the boss runes. There was boss runes, you know. There was the videos, the development videos in the old channel. They were very careful not to show crazy things, not to mislead people. They were pretty careful about that. I don't know how long you meet Cliff Blazinski. I don't know if you really know about the guy. Cliff Blazinski is a person that he knows about marketing. You know, it's about marketing. He himself he did a lot of commercials. Let me show you if I can show you something. Let me see if I can show you something. Let's start, trailer Cliff. Yeah. He did a lot of commercials back in the days for many games, you know. He participated in movies. He participated in many things. You know, maybe he doesn't show himself in movies, but he work in the backgrounds. You know, so the guy is kind of spectacular at the time. At the time he's begin to talk, he's a kind of spectacular guy. He really likes to put excitement in everything. You know, as you can see, every single game that Chris Blasinski developed in the past has been games that has like a pretty unique gun mechanics, weapon mechanics, shooting mechanics, whatever you wanna call it. Pretty interesting shooting mechanics. In the same way, he is like that. He tried to be the most interesting guy when he talks about games because he really like games. He really like games. When he talks about games, he tries to be the most exciting, the most awesome. You know, that's one of the things that people need to understand about the Mr. Clifford B. Is Lawbreaker a bad game? No, it is not. It is not a bad game. I believe he talking the way it's supposed to be. People didn't understand many of the things that he was saying at the beginning. People didn't understand. I explained it many times in my streams what he tried to say. Why is the real message behind it? Because people was very negative to a guy that the only thing that has been doing Chris Brzezinski is to bring in new innovations to the new innovations is to bring innovations to the gaming community, and that's it. Also, was the open beta a bad idea? Open beta, pretty risky. It is pretty risky. In the case of Lawbreakers, it wasn't risky at all. It wasn't no buy at all. Because Lawbreakers was introduced. It was like a pretty unique take on the first-person shooters. The class-based hero shooter kind of thing. Like Overwatch or Paladins. Lawbreakers was a pretty unique taste. In order for people to understand the game, it was necessary to do an open beta. Open beta, because everybody was pretty confident that the game is gonna be doing good. Cliff Blasinski was pretty confident. All the guys over here, me myself, I was pretty confident that the game is gonna kill it. This is the day, Mr. Olive Soup. This is the day that I don't even understand why the game didn't do good. I still can understand because the game is pretty good. The game is pretty good. It really give it really passed all the points. It really passed all the points. It's a pretty awesome game. Oliver Sud says, didn't used to work for Epic Games? Yeah. Yeah. Mr. Cliff Blasinski, it was a prodigy kid back in the days when he was working in the Gears of War games. He's one of the creators of Gears of War. Let me see if I can. Chris Blasinski. He was one of the guys back creating Gears of War. So it was a guy that people like me that like the games and be on point of the gaming community, interested in the gaming community. It was following this guy everywhere. And this guy, it really brings a lot of new games like a Gears of War, Unreal Tournament. He works on those. Taking account that he's not the only guy working on those games. He's part of the team, but he was a pretty he was the part of the team that have to do with the creative, the innovation. He really brings a lot of stuff into those games. He even worked in Fortnite. I don't know if you knew. He even worked in Fortnite. So a lot of things you see in Fortnite, it came from this guy too. Oliver Sue said, was that too big of a learning curve with Lawbreakers, or was it to be much about skills? Um, the uh, the new players would think they weren't good enough to play. Oh, Lawbreakers is challenging, man. Lawbreakers is challenging by nature. Lawbreakers is not an easy game at all. You can learn it, yeah, you can learn it. Uh, it's gonna take like a whole day playing to get used to. A whole day playing to get used to, because it has this anti-gravity mechanics. It has no gravity at all. Some maps has gravity, some maps doesn't have it. Some maps is mixed like a Nansan, for example, doesn't have. For example, Nansan doesn't have a gravity. It doesn't have anti-gravity. It has gravity, so nobody can do the flying thing. But in the other maps, like uh, like reactor, or all the single map, it has like in the middle of the map, it has this anti-gravity a pocket that you can use to fly away and go from one side of the map to another side of the map, like in 2-3 seconds. Combine those are things that you can combine with the blind fire shots and everything, which is a mechanic that a lot of people was struggling with the blind fire shot. But you can learn it. It's just pressing a button. You just press a button, they shoot back. They propel yourself through the map pretty fast, pretty quick. Those are the only thing. Those are the only things that Lawbreakers bring to the gaming that are pretty kind of challenging. They are kind of challenging. New players, it could be intimidated. But let me tell you something. Lawbreakers is a game that understand that you are a smart person. It makes you feel smart. You're fighting and doing the thing, but it really makes you feel smart because of the complexity of the game. It's a game that you're gonna play. You're gonna feel good. You know. Was new people scared or intimidated by it? Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, a lot of people was intimidated, scared by it, because let me tell you something, Mr. Oliver Suit. When I began to play Lawbreakers, I was dying a lot. I was only dying. I was only dying. But because I wanted to be good, because I really wanted the environment. I really like it, the environment of the game. I really like it, how it looks, how they play. Because there wasn't nothing like Lawbreakers in the market right now. I feel to attract to get better. I feel attract to play every single day until now. Oliver Sue says, if Lawbreakers had a tutorial mode, will more players have player? Yeah. The Lawbreakers has like a little tutorial. They put it very late in the game. It was like after the launch. They put it like after 3 or 4 months after the launch. They put it this little tutorial in the game. It was pretty bad. It feels like they did it pretty fast. They did it pretty. It didn't have like a creativity to do it better. It really explained the basics of Lawbreakers pretty good. But it was boring. It was a boring tutorial. It wasn't not exciting at all. It looks like it just was a map where you go through different challenges, I believe. You need to cross this thing in this way. You need to shoot at this thing in this way. It was pretty bare bones. Pretty bare bones. It really needs used. Because tutorial, there is something that a lot of developers don't understand. Tutorials are the face of your game. Tutorials are the face of your game. So every single thing every single voice, every single something that you're gonna put in the game, it needs to be in the tutorial. It needs to be in the tutorial. The tutorial doesn't explain the game modes. Only explain the movement mechanics, the shooting mechanics, but it doesn't explain the game modes like Blitzball or Overcharge or Uplink. What are those? They don't explain at all. So You need to learn them by playing the game. By playing the game, there is no buy at all, but not a lot of people are into it. You know, some people need help. That's why another problem for the game. You know, they should they really should do a better tutorial. A better tutorial, in my opinion. Oliver Sue said, I installed Lawbreakers last night at 1 a.m. I couldn't find a game. When is the best time to find a game? Oh, the best time for me, to find a game is, it all depends on your time zone. For me, it's like, let me see if I can put in the chat so you can understand. You know, it could be like a 3 p.m. 3 p.m. East time, because I am in the East. You know, you need to do like some conversion over there depending on your time zone. But for me, it wasn't 3 p.m. East time the best way. If we're going to a stream, we go to the, let me show you, to the Steam charts. Yeah, if we go to the Steam charts over here, the breakers, Steam charts. If you analyze the curve, you know, you need to you're gonna see that in August 4 at 2 p.m. you know, 2 p.m. in the afternoon, it was a lot, 50 people playing, which is more than enough. It's more than enough to play the game, you know. At 2 p.m. my time, it was a lot of people playing, you know. Then after in the night, you know, 23 in the night, like at 11 and 10, it was like a little people. The best time, the last best time was like a 9 in the 9 p.m. in the night, you know, in the night, a 9 in the night. Yeah, it's so difficult for me to say. Yeah, it was like a 25 people playing, which is still pretty good, but it's declining, you know. But you go you take the peaks, you're gonna see the time, you know. August 4, 2 a.m. was pretty good, you know. Friday, August 3, at 3 p.m. was pretty good too. 44 people playing, you know. August 2 at 3, it was 55 people playing, pretty good, you know. So you can figure it out by using this. You can figure. I'm gonna put in the chat so you can figure it out by yourself, you know. Low breakers, Steam charts. You know, you can check it out. The time by yourself, because I believe it goes with the time zone. You know, for me, that is the time, the afternoon. But for you, maybe it's the morning. Maybe it's in the morning. Yeah, Oliver Sue says, do you think a larger gaming company will buy the rights of developers? The rights of Tolo breakers? Oh, I wish, Mr. Oliver Sue. That's a good question. I really wish somebody from EA, not EA, but somebody from any other company, another big company, you know, can take the game and keep it alive. Man, even EA, you know, I don't have nothing against EA, despite all the things. Even EA, if they want to buy the games, you know, I hope they do something, because right now it's not matter of choosing. Right now it's a matter of anybody that can do it. You know, I'm gonna be 100% with them, because I really want to Lawbreakers to stick around. You know, I really like this game to be alive, playing. You know, the people coming. If they wanna keep it free to play, so they can guarantee some people playing, they can do it. You know, because it's a matter of save a game that is pretty good. Lawbreakers is a pretty nice game. It's a pretty nice game, you know. But it was too many things against it. You had the participation of the developers, the promotions the developers did. They did a lot of events in 2017. They did a lot of events, one after another. They couldn't, man. These people in Bosque Productions, they were doing promotions every single day, every single day, every single week. You had like a new event. You know, it was pretty crazy. Look, the last event, it was 9 months only. You know, 9 months only. They had the last event that was Dream Hacks. You know, it was too crazy. It was too crazy. Oh, they're not sure the people. You know, it was too crazy. They just have this event. You know, it was in 2017. You know, all those events. It was one after another, one after another, one after another. It wasn't given an opportunity. It wasn't given an opportunity to understand the game or to talk about the events. You know, it was too crazy. One after another, one after another, one after another. It was very crazy stuff. Which I really don't agree with it. You're gonna do promotions. You need to do it slowly. You know, so people can get hype. So people can get the talk about it and everything. They were doing a lot of stuff too fast, man. Yeah, I really want any company to do it. Another problem with Lawbreakers was the publisher. The publisher, it was a lot of people detected that the publisher wasn't doing good. They wasn't promoting the game the way it's supposed to be. Like a lot of people didn't find people that really like first-person shooters, people that really like this game. It wasn't finding any ads or commercials about Lawbreakers, which was pretty crazy, you know. I myself, I didn't find any commercial or anything. For me to see something about Lawbreakers, I had to go to the YouTube channel. You know, I was searching this game in Google almost every single time, every single moment. I didn't find anything like you know. They never put me a commercial about Lawbreakers. They never put me something about Lawbreakers. People detected that. People that really know about that, they began to talk. Hey, next one from America is not doing their job. It was pretty crazy, you know. Oliver Sub said, I watched one of your streams last night. You mentioned it. You spoke to a guy about Lawbreakers, and the guy said he played it better, but he didn't buy the game because he didn't know when it's released. Exactly, yeah. It was like at the Fridays. The Friday I was in my warehouse. It was a guy with a Lawbreakers t-shirt. I talk about that. Like, oh man, you got a Lawbreakers t-shirt. Pretty nice, pretty awesome. That game was pretty good and everything. He said, oh yeah, I played in the beta. It was pretty good, it's pretty awesome. I really like it a lot. The guy was using a Lawbreakers t-shirt. I asked him, where you find that Lawbreakers t-shirt? He told me, oh, I find they giving me to me for free in Pass East or something like that. Because I in Massachusetts, very close to Boston. So Pass East, this last year they made it in Boston area. I believe 2017, yeah. So he in Pass East, he got the Lawbreakers t-shirt. That's what he told me. And he kind of disconnected about the game. He told me, "Oh man, I just got this. I was playing the beta, but I never touched it again. I don't even know if the game when it's gonna be released." I said, "Man, the game is scheduled to close. You didn't play." He told me, "Oh man, really?" Yeah. He said, "Oh, you can play. It's free. It's for free right now. You can go download it for free. You don't have to buy anything." He said, "Oh man, I really was looking forward to play this game. You know, if he only got a commercial going on, you know, if he only got like a TV spot that reminds him the game, he could be playing Lawbreakers. But it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. No trailers at all. No nothing. So people play the game and disconnect. They never gonna hear about the game. It was pretty crazy. Was pretty crazy. Oliver Sub said, how many how many characters were there when Lawbreakers first came out? Or in the beta on the release? Because in release it was 9 classes. In the beta it was like a 4 classes when I play it. When I play the Lawbreakers beta, I got like some footage of the most of the recent Lawbreakers beta I play it. Yeah, right. Let me see if I can show you. Let me see if I can show you. It's one of the first videos. Let me see if I can show you over here. Well, what is Lawbreakers? Oh, it's over here. Yeah, it's one of my first. Let me try. Oh, what is the beta? What is the beta thingy? Let me see if I can show you. I put over here. Looking for. Oh, let me see. Look at talks. It's in the end? No, it's not. It's not in the end. Oh, that's weird. I have the Lawbreakers beta. Let me see if I can put a Lawbreakers beta. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, that's weird. That's weird. I don't. Let me go to my Creator Studios to see if I can check it out. Oh, I believe because I have in private. Yeah, I have in private. I didn't put it public because I didn't want it to people to at that time. I didn't want it to people to see how the record was at the beginning because it was under in NDA at that time. So I didn't want it to break any NDA or anything. But I'm gonna show you the video so you can see more or less what's Lawbreakers at the beginning. It was pretty crazy. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. What? Let me see. Planet Side 2, Domino Rising. Lawbreaker. Oh, look at Lawbreaker over here. Yeah, there was footage. This was footage about the beta of Lawbreakers. It was only like a 4 or 5 guys in the game. They introduced then after that they introduced like 4 more guys, I believe. But don't call me on that. Let me see if they can show the roster right now. That's what I'm trying to see it right now. See they show the roster. Pretty nice game, man. Yeah, look. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see? Only 4 guys. It was Toscan 9, Quintaro, the Titan, and Kitsune. Only 4 guys. That was the 4 classes I introduced. You know, Quintaro, Enforcer, Titan, Assassin, Kitsune. Yeah. It was pretty nice. Don't get me wrong. At that time, Lawbreaker was pretty nice. I kind of like more this way or look than the last one we got. I kind of like this one, which is it's not bad at all. Yeah, man. I believe Bosque Productions did a good. They did anything possible to keep the game alive. But this game was attacked by trolls like no other. It was a lot of people putting so much effort to put this game down. That was crazy. Yeah, in my old computer this game used to crash all the time. That was a crash right there. It crashed. It was a crash. It was crashing all the time. It was pretty crazy. Man, I never saw those guys playing anymore. I believe Birdman is like me. Was playing from the beginning because it sound familiar. But any of those guys, I never saw those guys playing anymore. They play, yeah. A lot of people play in the beta. That's it. Look at Crash Shaker game. That was my experience in the beta. Yeah, I still like the game. It was because I am not the kind of the gamer that put down something just like oh man, this game's crashed. I'm not gonna play this game anymore. Some people are like that. Like if the game crash at the beginning like that, they don't even touch anymore. But no me, man. I keep trying, I keep playing the game. Getting good at it. I really want to. I really like the whole idea of the game. Oh, this was a closed beta. Oliver Sub says the games like Overwatch, Rainbow Six Siege, PUBG, Overshadow, and Lawbreakers and also contributed to the fail of Lawbreakers. I don't believe it. I don't believe the Overwatch, Rainbow Six Siege, or PUBG have to do with the Lawbreakers failure because people that really like to play Lawbreakers, they really wanted to play Lawbreakers, they continue play Lawbreakers. Of course, there is a logical, there is a something that you cannot control if a lot of people are playing other games. Let's say a lot of people was playing Overwatch. If they see Lawbreakers, if they play Lawbreakers a couple times, they're not gonna stick around playing Lawbreakers. They're gonna come back to Overwatch if they like Overwatch more. If, we are talking at that time. Millions of people was playing Overwatch. Millions of people. Let me see. Oh no, I cannot check it out because it's Blizzard. But a lot of people was playing Overwatch. Like a huge amount of the gaming community was playing Overwatch. It's still playing Overwatch. I believe if we go to the look, I still have my videos. If we go to the Twitch browse, we browse. Look Overwatch. You see how many people are looking at the Overwatch? Overwatch is in the 4th place right now. So a huge chunk of people are interested in Overwatch. Those people maybe knew about Lawbreakers, but they're not gonna stick around because they really like Overwatch. But the people that like Lawbreakers, they continue playing Lawbreakers no matter what games, no matter nothing. You need to take in account that 7,000 people was playing Lawbreakers in the beginning when they launched. Oh no, it was in the beta. That was in the open beta. Let me see. 7,000 over here. That was in June open beta. Yeah, a lot of those people was playing 7,000 people. What happened? They didn't stick around. As you can see, they was dropping people until now. It's only 98 players. It was, if at least 1,000 of those people were around, the game it could be doing better, But for some reason, those people was playing Overwatch, PUBG, and Fortnite, We need to take into account this game doesn't have nothing to do with the problem of Lawbreakers. Doesn't have nothing to do, But it kind of affected not only Lawbreakers, many other games, people. Many other games, not just Lawbreakers. Affected a lot of other games, But to blame them, oh, it's because PUBG or because Fortnite. I don't believe it, I don't believe they contribute to the fall or anything, It's just a logical approach that if you are playing a game that you like more than Lawbreakers, of course, you're not gonna be going playing Lawbreakers. You're gonna be playing the game that you have, Right now, gaming is pretty competitive. It's kind of difficult to make it right now. We just it only was the lawbreakers, as I said in the beginning. We got the Paragon. We got the Paragon problem too. Paragon was another game that didn't make it. You know, it only was lawbreaker. It was Paragon too. Paragon was a pretty nice game. It was a MOBA kind of game, and it didn't make it either. It didn't do good. And let me tell you, this game, Paragon, is the same company for Fortnite. It's Epic Games. It's an Epic Games game. It's the same company of Fortnite and everything. Oliver Soup says, if Lawbreakers had a campaign, will it have survived longer? No, I don't believe it. I don't believe that campaign could help Lawbreakers survive longer, because games like Battleborn has campaign. Battleborn didn't survive either. Eh, Battleborn, it was created by the people of Borderlands. Battleborn was created by people of the Borderlands. It has a campaign too. It's pretty fun. It's a pretty fun campaign, but people didn't play it. Didn't stick around. It's difficult to predict why it makes a game successful. Fortnite doesn't have a campaign. PUBG doesn't have a campaign. They are pretty successful game. It is pretty difficult to know what makes a game successful right now. You can put a lot of love in a game. You can put it whatever you want to put it. If people doesn't like, it's just like that. People is ready. It's very difficult to know what people gonna like, or what people are thinking about a game or something. It's pretty difficult. There is no formula to say, oh man, this is gonna be doing good. This is gonna be doing this. Lawbreakers had a lot of points that was against the game. You got that the game's challenging. You got that it was a lot of other games in the market too that people was trying around too. Uh, you had the Nexon problem that I believe Nexon was struggling. At that time when Lawbreakers was around, I believe Nexon had some problems. And I believe that's why, that's one of the reasons why the publishing side of the game, it was not bad, but it wasn't no good at all. It was difficult for Nexon to promote this game, and to make it available to the people. Oliver Sue said, do you have an opinion on the evolution of Call of Duty, what it used to be and what it becomes? Any comments? Oh yeah, man. Call of Duty, pretty. I don't know, man. These people has. They had something good. They had something good when Call of Duty 4, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. It was one of the most acclaimed, critical acclaimed, Call of Duty games. The Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. People didn't like it a lot, but people play it. People play it pretty good. Uh, the people of Call of Duty used to be one of the best military shooters out there, and because they release the game almost every year, two Call of Duties, two Call of Duties every year, using the same formula over and over and over and over and over. People get tired of it. Um I believe they're gonna make like a battle royale now for this new one. No, with no campaign at all. It's no coming campaign. It's only like a battle royale game I believe that's what I heard. Multiplayer. It's gonna have multiplayer. It's gonna have the battle royale thing, and no campaign at all. Uh, I didn't check any new news. I don't know if Call of Duty is gonna keep it all like that with no campaign. And I believe it's a mistake because a lot of people play the campaigns. A lot of people play the campaigns. I know I got friends that only play the campaign of Call of Duty. They don't like the multiplayer because they don't want to jail. They don't want to get jailed by a little guy. Those games. You got a little guy talking you trash talk and everything, talking you bad things. So a lot of people doesn't like that. If they stick to the campaign, I was one of those that really like to play the campaign more hard and more hard and more hard and more hard. I wasn't going 100% by the multiplayer. You can't deny we can take that from Call of Duty. Call of Duty is a pretty competitive game. It's one of the games. It's one of the most played games in the MOG. MOG is sign. Call of Duty. You can see. We are Overwatch. Call of Duty gets to work. Yeah, Call of Duty is one of those games that people are competing all the time, playing all the time. So we cannot deny that. We cannot deny that. Um, the competitive scene in Call of Duty is more alive every day. You know. Now with this new Call of Duty, I believe they're gonna go full competitive. More than ever. More than ever, they're gonna go all out. All why this video doesn't load in the way it's supposed to. Yeah. Let me see if I can show you the Major League Gaming channel. I believe this one. Yeah. Yes, you check out the videos. Call of Duty is almost everywhere. Yeah, they got a lot of Fortnite. They got a lot of Overwatch too. Gears of War. Gears of War. What is that? What is that? Overwatch? Oh no, that's Halo. Yeah, I don't believe Call of Duty is going nowhere. Call of Duty is doing good. There is a fact. Oh, they don't have a lot of Call of Duty videos. They used to have a lot of Call of Duty videos before. Yeah, they're gonna go full competitive when this Call of Duty came out came in. You know. Oh, that's weird. They don't have a lot of Call of Duty. They used to have a lot of Call of Duty videos over here, bro. They're focusing on Halo now. It looks like a Halo and Overwatch. Look at World of Warcraft, really? Wow, I had too many years that I don't watch these things. Look, there is no Call of Duty videos. The last Call of Duty video was 11 months. 11 months. Call of Duty 2, World War Two. People kind of didn't like it, the World War Two, the Call of Duty. It was crazy. Oliver Sub says, with Call of Duty failing 4 years in a row with the futuristic style of shooters cool, that had contributed to Lawbreakers failing. That people were so burned out by Call of Duty futuristic shooter, they didn't give Lawbreakers a chance. I heard Oliver Suit. I heard a lot of people talking. I'll say the same thing. A lot of people was talking the same thing. Like for some reason they were fed up. Not because Call of Duty. They were fed up of the future teams in the games. Again, I don't believe any other game was the reason for Lawbreaker failure. You know, I believe I believe Lawbreaker is the publisher, Boss Key Productions, um, and Nexon of America has a big take on that. Has a big take on that. Why I say that? I say that because a lot of people was looking forward to play Lawbreakers. Didn't know that the Lawbreakers was released. They didn't know that nothing about Lawbreakers, because the commercials, it wasn't there. The commercials, the promotion wasn't there. You know, some people don't go to the main channel. Some people don't go to the Twitters. So for those people, you need to put commercials. You need to put trailers. You need to put, make more struggle. Bosky production was pretty heavily promoting Lawbreakers in the Twitters. You know, if I show you the Twitter for Lawbreakers, if I show you the Twitter for Lawbreakers, you're gonna see that almost everything that they put it just over here in the Facebook, in the Twitter. They were pretty heavily Twitter promoting the game. Not a lot of people has Twitter. Look at the comments. 15. Look at the likes, 29. Pretty low. Man, I got likes like this. I don't have like this with 19, but anybody can do 19 likes in 84, 200. This is not a lot of people didn't know about the game. A lot of people didn't check it out again. It's because they didn't have Twitter. Like at distance, this thing was promoted over here on Twitter. You didn't see any trailers about Boss Leaks or anything. They don't have trailers in the official Lawbreakers. Let me see if we can go back to the official Lawbreakers channels, so you can see what I'm trying to say. Yeah, people taking account that it's kind of difficult for me to convey some ideas over here. Everything that I say, take it for with a grain of salt. I was a pretty active member of the community of Lawbreakers, so I kind of know one thing or two about Lawbreakers. But you go to your channel, you go to the channel of Lawbreakers. There were many events that they didn't promote it over here. It was only Twitter. It was only Twitter, Facebook, and stuff like that. The last video that they put, it was seven months ago, about the hot fix. you know. But they didn't promote the boss leagues or anything like that. They didn't promote that. You know, you don't see nothing about boss leagues. Nothing about boss leagues. If boss leagues was like the rankings, the competitive part of the lawbreakers, you know, you only see over here in the Twitters. You know, you only see over here in the Twitters. They were promoting the competitive part of the lawbreaker only in the Twitter, which is pretty bad. Not even a YouTube video, not even a event between the developers talking about it or anything. No, just over here. No. Twitter is a platform that is a lot of people, but not a lot of people know about. Not a lot of people come to the Twitters. A lot of those followers, 64,000 followers that Lawbreaker has. Look, maybe 50, maybe 100. Let's put it fair. Maybe 100 people are coming to engage and talk about it. You know, so they had a lot of warning lights. And improve everything. You know. If they didn't do it, we need to take into account that Lawbreakers not even have a year after their release. They don't even have a year, so it's early too. It's too early for the game to close. You know, it's not even a year. August 7 was the release date. Not we are August 5. In 2 days, it's gonna have a year. So everything happens in less than a year, which was pretty crazy, you know. Yeah, a lot of people comment that maybe Call of Duty it was one of the problems why people didn't wanted to jump into lawbreakers, but I don't believe it, man. I don't believe it. Call of Duty and lawbreakers is pretty different games. Are pretty different games. People was born out for Call of Duty for a long, long time. You know, uh, people that really like lawbreakers, they stick around. They play the game. One one thing that you can say, I don't believe it, but you can say that Overwatch it was one of the problems. Yeah, that game was taking a lot of people. You can say that. I can give you that one. Maybe Overwatch affected a lot of our breakers because every single people that came to the streams, every single people that was talking about against lawbreakers was people that play Overwatch at least at one time. Overwatch was the game that was talk a lot. When you talk about lawbreakers, somebody had to say, "Oh, because Overwatch." That was the game that really affected the the successful of the lawbreakers. Overwatch was compared with lawbreakers every single time. People was comparing Overwatch and lawbreakers. Yeah. Oliver Sue said, "Did the company fail because of lawbreakers, or did the game fail because of the company?" Or but the game failed because people didn't want to play. That's the first thing that we need to understand. People didn't want to support the game. A lot of people didn't want to buy the game because it was like, oh, $30. I can buy 3 games without $30. People like that, which is not true. You can play a lot of indie games or a lot of games that is in sale. Because we need to take account Steam brings into the gaming community a pretty easy way to play and buy games. Sometimes you got weekly sales in Steam. You got weekly. Let me show you. There is a lot of specials. You got weekly sales in Steam. So for a lot of people, they come over here, and check out those $5 endless space. $13 endless space too. You know, games like this, they rather spend $5 something in another game than go for $30 game. That's one of the reasons. A lot of opportunities, a lot of games that was. It's pretty difficult to compete right now in the gaming community. That's the main reason was that the people didn't want to support the game. The company, Bosky Production, it was a small team. It was pretty small team. I don't believe it was difficult for them to keep up with many things. It was difficult for the team to keep up with the game, with the request of the people, because it was a pretty tiny studio. It was an indie developer. Bosky Production is an indie developer that was trying to do AAA qualities. Uh, I believe. I don't believe. No, one of the things that was talking is like because of the game, lawbreakers didn't get like a lot of people playing and everything. They have to close the company, because the games that they were doing the Rika Heights and lawbreakers didn't catch up with the people. It, it was difficult for them to continue going. Let me see if I can show you the statement. Please, Stay. I mean, let me see if I can show you the statement. Look, this is the statement from the owner of the company. They released this when he decided to to close the company. People are gonna come by 1 minute. I'm gonna leave you the statement in the screen so you can read it. I come by in 1 minute. Don't go anywhere. Yeah, people, I'm back. I'm back for more. Pretty nice, pretty awesome. I was looking for some waters and some stuff to continue the streams because it's kind of difficult to talk a lot without drinking some waters. Yeah, as you can see, it says as of today, Bosky Production is effective. He published this. He's published this in May 14th, May 14th, 2018. You know. As of today, Bosky Production is effectively no more. 4 years ago, I set out to make the world-class video game studio, and I hired some of the best talents in the video game industry. They worked tirelessly to produce quality products, and while we had our ups and downs, I would like to think that we have fun doing it. Low breakers. You see people how the game surface right away, you know, because we need to understand that those companies depend on the games, you know. You know, those studios, gaming companies depend on the games. If they don't sell the games, they're not gonna go nowhere. So it's practically the studio was closed because they didn't sell the game. They didn't sell the game the way it's supposed to, you know. Lubricants was a great game that unfortunately failed to gain traction, and in the last ditch attempt we scrambled to do our take on a huge battle royale genre with radical heights, which was well received. However, it was too little too late. You see, any of those games did it good, so he decided to say, man, I got so many problems, I had to move on, you know. As to myself, I am going to take some time off and reflect. I need to focus on myself and my family as well as my Aussie Teddy, who is slowly fading from us. Video games will forever be part of who I am, and I hope to make something new again someday. However, I need to withdraw and take this time. To those of you who have supported myself and the studio these last years, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And everyone who came to work for me. Please know that the service for Rika Heights will remain up for the near future. Thanks again, Cliffy B. You see, if the studio doesn't sell the games, woohoo! If the studio doesn't sell the games, they're not gonna go nowhere. You know, it's gonna be difficult. Oliver Sue say, was he saying that the timing was just not in favor of Lawbreakers with the Battle Royale genre coming out and games like Overwatch? No, he released a game called Rika Heights. He released this game. Let me show you. After the Lawbreakers, you know, after Lawbreakers, they released Radical Heights, which is a Battle Royale game, you know. It really did pretty good at the beginning, you know, with almost 20,000 people. Let me see if I can show you the Radical Highs Steam charts, you know. Oh, with 12,000 people, you know, 12,000 people, it wasn't that bad at all. You know, it was a Battle Royale game that they released. But it was too little too late, you know, taking account that Fortnite was there already, PUBG was there already. You know, release a Battle Royale game right now, it is pretty crazy situation. That's what he's trying to say, you know. Like, man, I tried to do a Battle Royale game, it was too little too late, you know, to release this game. This game dropped people after a month. It was nobody playing no more. See, we go to the Steam charts. You know, 12,000 over here. Look, the next month was 1,000. The next month was 300. Next month 85. Next month, you see like what I'm talking about? It was dropping people like crazy fast. Was dropping people crazy fast. So he said, man, I'm not gonna continue with this. You know, I had to retreat. I had to do something else. Oliver Sue said, oh, did he say that Boss Kid tried to make a Battle Royale game? No, they did it. Yeah, that's what he said, you know. Let me read it you again. Lawbreakers was a great game that unfortunately failed to gain traction. And in a last ditch attempt we scrambled, so they move on pretty quick to do our take on the huge Battle Royale genre with Radical Heights, you know, which was well received. However, it was too little too late. Yeah, it was too little too late to compete with those juggernauts that was doing good, you know. That's what I'm trying to say. And let me tell you something. This game was pretty good. Radical Heights was pretty good. I was having a lot of fun playing this game. A lot of people really like the game. Why the game dropped so many people like that? We don't even know, man. We don't even know. Maybe the people from PUBG, maybe the people from other games, Fortnite, came over here, played the game for a while, you know, and then come back to the games, you know. That could be a reason why Radical Heights failed. You know, I thought it's gonna be doing good because they did many events too. In less than a month, they did many events, many stuff. Oliver Sue said, "Is Radical Heights free to play right now?" Oh, the game shut down. The Radical Heights game is shut down. You know, it said like it was 10 people playing 11 minutes ago, but I got a Radical Heights, you know. I got it over here. When you hit play, when you try to play the game, it doesn't connect it to the servers. It doesn't connect to the server when you try to play the game, you know. It is pretty crazy. It looks like they shut down the servers, you know. They shut down the servers. I believe as long as you execute the game, Steam begin to track the game like it's being played. It looks like 10 people decided to open the game, you know. It looks like people are opening the game from time to time, you know, to see if the game is working, to see if they can play. Maybe people can download it. I don't know if people can download it because I already downloaded it. You see? It doesn't look. It happens every single time. It doesn't let me go into the game. You know. It is pretty sad situation, man. even crash and everything. Yeah, it is a pretty crazy situation. Um, pretty pretty discouraging thing, man. That guy was pretty good. Radical Heights was pretty awesome, man. Radical Heights was pretty awesome. But as every single thing, every single thing in life, it has to come into an end. Uh, Bosque Production was a studio full of pretty good developers. The best people from the gaming community. We're talking Fallout 1, Fallout 2, PlanetSide 2, Gears of War, Unreal Tournament, Bulletstorm, Shadow Complex. We're talking a bunch of games that make history in the past. Those people were part of Bosque Production. The gaming community didn't understand that. A lot of didn't know that. Everybody was focused on Cliffy B. Everybody was focused on this guy, Cliffy B, which is a pretty nice guy too. I'm not gonna say no, but because of his controversial tweets, as you can see, he's still putting, controversial tweets. It's been, it really covered what Bosque Productions was trying to do. A lot of people don't know the guy personally, but they take everything that he does personally, which doesn't make any sense to me. Doesn't make any sense to me. So you don't know somebody by person, doesn't get so open arms, in the things that he does and everything. I believe he does pretty good games. I really like the games that he does. That's enough for me, I don't have to deal. I don't pay attention if that person is like a pretty outspoken, or if that person has a style that I don't like him. No, you're not supposed to go so that person. That was happening with a lot of people. People was taking personal every single thing that he was doing. Man, it was pretty crazy situation. Oliver Sub said, "Do you think big company pay streamers to promote their games?" Oh, some streamers get paid for play games. Yeah. I'm not gonna tell you who because I don't know who, but it is no. It is no. It is no unknown information. A lot of people knows that some streamers get paid to promote the games. Yeah. They talk. Some streamers say, "Oh, we are getting paid. This stream is gonna be a sponsor," or stuff like that. They're supposed to tell to the people when they get paid. But it's not a new thing. It's not a new thing. It has been forever, man. Forever has been like that. That's why you are required right now to tell everybody that you are being sponsored or that you are being paid for the developer in order to play some games, and in order to promote those games. You are required to tell everybody that you're doing it. Otherwise, you can lose your channel. You can lose everything. If people found out that you are getting paid, you don't say nothing, In my case, I don't know being paid for nobody. It's pretty clear in my statement. I know we are not getting paid over here. Everything that we say over here is because we like the games, Another thing is in my channel we play the games that we like to play. We are not critics. We are not reviewers. So it's pretty unlikely that you came over here and you see me like talking negative about a game because I make sure I like the game before streaming. That's why I never stream Fortnite or PUBG because I don't like those games. You're never gonna see me playing PUBG over here. I don't like that game. So oh yeah, we make games. We are making we're not we didn't ship any games yet, but we are making Domino Rising. Domino Rising is one of the games that we're doing. And you see Domino Rising, which is a domino game. This is one of the characters of the game that we are doing it. And this is more or less the gameplay of the game that we are doing it. You know, you can check it out our webpage backcourt.net. This is our webpage backcourt.net, talking about some of the games that we're doing in the blog. We are the blog, you know, talking. You know, this used to be a weekly thing, but now we're doing it every month, I believe. Sometimes I take more than a month to post something over here, you know. But we're working in this game, Domino Rush. It's a domino game that is gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah. It's gonna be pretty nice. Mr. Oliver Soup. We're trying. We got Domino Rising. This is another games. You know, Nick and Horror. This is another game that we are doing. It's like a space game. You know, it's like a space game. This one. We really like space games. This is gonna be like a shooter where you have to defend your base. You got your own base and everything. You know, it's gonna be pretty nice. Let me put it forward so you can see more of the gameplay. You know? Oliver Sue said, "Is Domino Racing a PC game or app?" Oh, it's gonna be a PC game, but maybe in the future we could release in the phones for Android or iOS. But in the future, because we're using Unreal Engine right now in order to make the game. It's pretty easy to port into other systems. You know, it's pretty easy to export to other devices. You know, I was looking at. We're still learning to use Unreal Engine, so it's gonna take a while before we release something from the games that we're doing in Unreal Engine. This is another game that we were doing too. It's like it's a space game with platforming elements too. Yeah, we're focused in a space gaming thing because we really like space games. At least I like it a lot. This one you can get into the space station and talk to the people. You know, it's gonna be pretty awesome. Yeah, with Real Engine we are gonna be capable to do a better visuals, better gameplay and everything. Oh, it doesn't go in. Oh, it doesn't go into the. It's only space thing. Yeah. Let me see if I can show you the second. Oh, this one is one of the people are walking around and everything. Those games are like a prototypes, still in the prototype phases, you know. But we're looking forward to do better. Now with Unreal Engine is gonna be better. All those games are gonna be super awesome, man. That's what we're looking for. That's what we try to do. Oliver Sue says, "How long have you been making games?" Oh, I got more than. I began making games and let me see. Let me see if I can show you because I put everything in my blogs over here. Sim. Let me see. Show more. 2012. From 2012. Let me put it over here. That year was I began like seriously making the games, you know, putting time and anything. But you need to remember that we, you know, people that makes games, most of the times they begin way before because it's a learning process, you know. It's not. You never stop learning, you know. So in 2010, 2009, around that, it was like I began to begin to put the first steps, to try to do take the decision, you know, basically. And then 2012 was the year that I decided, well, let's begin, you know. Oliver, so do you stream on Mixer? Oh no, I don't stream on Mixer. I'm looking forward to stream on Mixer, but right now it's not possible for me because I'm a pretty busy guy. Let me tell you, you know. I'm a pretty busy guy. He doesn't have the time to came to Twitch, then go to the Mixer, you know. It's not possible. Another thing is that I try to focus on one platform, you know, to see how everything does. Right now in Twitch, it's doing pretty good, you know. And I'm meeting a lot of people over here on Twitch. They are being pretty supportive. Those people like the things that I do. Yeah, I don't believe I'm gonna be move on from Twitch in the time being, you know. It's gonna take a while for me to take decisions like that. Right now it's working pretty good, you know. People like the things I do, the style, the way I do things over here. I have to improve. Yes, there is always room for improvement, and I'm all for it, you know. I got my limitations, as you can hear, you know, I got my limitations. I am not an English person, so it's gonna take a while. But I'm looking forward to be better and better every day, which is one of the goals that I'm trying to do. People are gonna say thank you to the people that subscribe to my channel, people that support my channels all the time. It is pretty nice, pretty awesome, you know, the people who support my streams. You know, those are people call me every single day because they like the things that I do. People support those people, so, you know, follow those guys I'm gonna say, because those guys are pretty supportive. If you are a streamer, they're gonna support you. If you support back, then, you know, they're gonna support you no matter what. Which is pretty crazy, pretty nice, pretty awesome. Well, I had this sign for a long time. Yeah, it is, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome. I'm gonna say thank you to Mr. Co Ninja Gaming. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for everything you do. I really appreciate it, Mr. Co Ninja Gaming. It really helps me to continue forward, you know, to do the things every single day. For you, Mr. Co Ninja Gaming, it's pretty nice, pretty cool. I'm gonna say thank you to Segway95. Segway95, thank you for the sub. Thank you for your support. It is really nice, pretty awesome that you support my streams every single time, every single month, you know, motivating me to continue forward, do the things that I do, you know. It is pretty awesome. Keep it up. I'm gonna say thank you to House of Kingdom. Thank you for the sub, thank you for everything you do. I really appreciate it that you support my streams every single time, you know. Everything you do over here in the channel House of Kingdom is really appreciated. It really is motivating me to continue forward. I'm gonna say thank you to Miss Fuzzy Chastity. Miss Fuzzy Chastity, thank you for the sub, thank you for everything you do. I really appreciate it. Looking forward to see you, Miss Fuzzy Chastity. I believe Miss Fuzzy Chastity came early. Oh yeah, Miss Fuzzy Chastity was here. Miss Fuzzy Chastity was here pretty early in the stream, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome. Yeah, people follow those guys. Are pretty good people. People that support your streams, you support them. You know, no questions asked, which is pretty nice. Oliver Soup said, "What's your stream schedule?" Oh, my stream schedule is, let me see if I can find it. It's from 3 a.m. every single day. You know, every single day. From 3 a.m. until 5 a.m. East time. You know, from 3 a.m. until 5 a.m. East time. This is my stream schedule. Let me see if I can put you in bigger, so you can see it bigger. I want to stream more time. I really wanted to stream more, but because I have a full-time job, it's kind of difficult for me to stream in the way I want it, you know, in the way that I really want it, you know. It's kind of difficult for me to stream more than 2 hours, because after the streams right now I have to be ready to go to work, you know. Today I'm not gonna work because today is Sunday. Sundays and Saturday I take more time, you know. I make the stream longer, especially if I got people in the chat talking, you know, and everything. I do a little bit longer, but basically it's 2 hours every day, you know. Sundays start shows. Today start shows. Monday we play a game. Tuesday we play another game. Wednesdays is creative. We do creative, you know. We do the art for low breakers. We do this the art for domino rising. And Wednesday we do this, and we do the low breakers art book. Yeah, people, we got a low breakers art book that we are developing. It's little by little. It's every single Wednesday you can check it out. This low breakers fan art book we're doing it. It's gonna be totally free for you guys. If you follow my channel and you watch my streams, you're gonna get to download this awesome low breakers art book when it's done, you know, when it's done, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome, you know, art book that you're gonna get to have, you know, so you can remember all the new things, all the beautiful things about low breakers, you know. It's a way for me to say thank you to support the game, thank you for support the channel and everything, you know. At the same time, remember all those great moments about low breakers. You know, that's what we're doing over here. That's what happened on the Wednesdays. Yeah, on the Wednesday happens that. Let me see. Yeah, Thursday we play a game. Friday we play another game. And Saturdays we play low breakers. Right now, we are gonna be playing low breakers Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays. Just 5 days we are gonna be playing low breakers. Tomorrow stream is gonna be low breakers, people. Yeah, because we are playing low breakers until the game is down, you know, until the servers get down. We are playing low breakers, which is a pretty nice game created by Bosque Productions, published by Nexon of America. You know, pretty nice game. It really is a game that it has his position in the gaming community, has his spot in the gaming community. You know, it's a pretty unique game in the hero shooter, class-based hero shooter genre. You know, games like Overwatch and Paladins. There is another one, but I don't remember. Oh, Battleborn too. Yeah, Battleborn. Yeah, but unfortunately, it's scheduled to be closed in September. I'm gonna see if I can show you the statement about low breakers that says that it's gonna be shut down in September 14, 2018. You know, which is pretty sad situation. It's pretty sad situation. Yeah, we are looking forward to stream a little bit more, you know. The goal is 8 hours every day. We're trying to go full time over here into Twitches. That's our final goal, to go full time in the Twitches, which is pretty hard to get. It is pretty hard to get, but it's not impossible, people. It is not impossible to get. With the help of you guys, with the help of your support, we can do it. If we keep it together, we can do it. And people have shown with me pretty good appreciation. People who have been pretty coming over here, pretty nice. Just like you, Mr. Ugly Sub, it has been pretty good, pretty nice. Which I really appreciate. I really appreciate it. Yeah, pretty good, pretty awesome. People, let's check it out. The popular new releases for the PC and Steam. It's something that we do every single Sunday. We check it out, the new releases, the popular new releases. Oh, I'm looking forward to play this game. I'm looking forward to play this game. It's a pretty nice game. I really like it. Really like it how it looks like and everything. Dambius001, welcome to the stream. Mr. Dambius001, welcome to the streams. I hope you are happy, and ready to have fun. Dambius001 say, bruh, it's 5:02 a.m. Where did you live? It's 7:03 for me. Oh yeah, it's 5:03. But this is I live in USA, Mr. Dambius. In Massachusetts, USA. But it's pretty nice because this is the time I do my streaming. This is the time I do my streaming, so it's pretty nice. It's still good. Davis is 7:03 p.m. Yeah, I live in the other side of the world. Where do you live, Mr. Dambius? I believe you live in Australia, right? Or it is Particles. I don't remember if it is you or Particles. I live in Queensland, Australia. Oh yeah, it's you. You're the guy from Australia, yeah. Pretty good people. Dambius001, pretty good players of Lawbreakers. Playing Lawbreakers almost single day. Part of the Lawbreakers 2.0 community. Which the most active community of Lawbreakers up to date. Yeah, pretty. Dambius, I was looking forward for you to get the loot, Mr. Dambius. You stop coming. You should come in more so you can put your name in the leaderboards and get the loot. People remember the loot is gonna be 5 people. 5 people is gonna have the loot right now in October 2. The only thing you have to do is to watch my streams. You automatically is gonna get points. Automatically you're gonna get points. To get the loot, so that's the only thing you have to do is to watch my streams. Don't miss out. The last giveaway was 10 people, but it was a test. We were testing, Now it's 5 only, like we used to do back in the days, 5, But that doesn't mean that the 10 people give it away is not coming back. It's coming back. But not now, We have to take notes. We had to, calculate stuff in order to see if we can continue doing the 10 people give it away. We did it because we got help from somebody. Somebody donate the rest of the money, so we get to do it. But I don't know if we're gonna be lucky every single time, So that's why we're leaving for later, for later. Remember that now we got 5 people, but in the future it could be 10. Right now it's only 25 Steam gift card or 25 PayPal donation. I don't know if you can see it in my page. Yeah, people, read everything you see in my page. They have pretty cool information. That's the loot. That's what people get, a 25 Steam gift card or a 25 PayPal donation. Which is pretty nice, which is pretty awesome. You should get the loot. You should watch the streams and get the loot in order to get those, which is pretty cool. Dambius, are you playing Lawbreakers, Dambius? You're still playing Lawbreakers? Right now it's free to play. You can play until September, which is pretty nice. Yeah, people are looking forward to play this game. This game is pretty awesome. It's like a Left 4 Dead with aliens. Some people that play this game say, "Man, this is totally Left 4 Dead." you know, which is pretty good. It is no bad. It's not a bad thing, you know. It's not a bad thing. Left 4 Dead is it's one of the best games of all time. You know, co-op games of all time with a pretty awesome campaign. It's a game that the features the director system for the AI, a system that is nobody has replicated. Nobody has replicated it's only like a couple games in the market that really do something similar. It has been pretty difficult for other developers to do something like Left 4 Dead, man. And this game, it looks like they get it, you know, they get it. So I'm looking forward to play it. Debius001 says, yeah, man, I am still playing Lawbreakers. I bought the game on release day. Yeah, man. I know that you've been playing the game from long time ago. I just wanted to know if you were still playing it. Because right now we need people, man. We need people, you know, to say bye to the breakers. I thought more people is gonna be jumping, you know. I thought more people is gonna be jumping, which is because we are almost saying bye to the game. They are almost closing. He's doing pretty bad right now, man. So now that it's free to play, it really caught my attention because a lot of people was telling me, "Oh, this game is supposed to be free to play since the beginning." And I was one of the guys saying, "No, they cannot afford to put it free to play because there is no guarantee for a free to play game that the people are gonna be playing in the game. You know, free to play doesn't guarantee you that the people are gonna be playing." You know, I put a lot of examples. Say, oh, look at the Paragon, what happened? Look at the Hawking, what happened with Hawking? Look at the Paragon. Look at the Ghost in the Shell. Ghost in the Shell, First Assault, what happened? You know, those are free-to-play games that people are not even playing. You know, people are not even playing. So it wasn't no ways guarantee that Lawbreakers is gonna be doing good by free-to-play, man. What we are playing Lawbreakers is still playing Lawbreakers. Why Lawbreakers is still on? Because it wasn't free to play. You know, they put a free to play the last month. This month they put a free to play this month, I believe. Yeah, or the last month. The last month was. Yeah, they put a free to play the last month. You know, in order for the people to get to play the game. But as you can see, it's getting the low numbers again. Which is pretty sad situation. W001, oh Ghost in the Shell? Man, I missed the game so much. Man, that game was awesome. I don't even know, Dambius, why this game closed. I don't even know why this game is closed, the Ghost in the Shell. I don't even know why Ghost in the Shell closed. For real, man. I don't even know. That game was pretty crazy. Was pretty good. The mechanics pretty awesome. It really feels like you was in the movie show. With a little bit more of action, you know. You can be full stealth in this game, you know. You can be a Rambo if you want to be a Rambo, you know. Oh, that's the tutorial thing. Oh no, it's waiting for players. Yeah, it was very good. I don't know why they closed it, you know. That game doesn't even last a year, I believe. Let me see. Ghost in the Shell. Ghost in the Shell. Ghost in the Shell was released. Oh, it doesn't say over here, but 2016, I believe, was the January 2016 until But yeah, it looks it lasts like a 1 year officially, like a 1 year in the market. I don't know why they shut down. Man, this game I was playing almost all the time, man. Almost all the time I was playing this game all the time, man. One thing that I really liked in this game, the Ghost in the Shell, was like you can link abilities. Let's say you are a person that has this ability that it makes you stealth, you know? Nobody can see you. If you wanna use the abilities of the other people, you can link to the other person's abilities and take it and use it. You know, sometimes you see the full thing stealth or the full thing with another another abilities. You know, I don't recount the abilities of every single class because I was more using stealth than anything. Oh, there is another class I believe that can watch through the walls. You know, can see the people through the walls. Sometimes everybody linked to that person. Everybody can see through the walls. That was pretty nice. Demius says, so was I man? I love the game. Haha. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Demius was pretty nice. Was pretty awesome. You know, look at the graphics. The graphics is pretty nice. Look at the gameplay. The gameplay it was pretty tactical. That's what happened with this game. You know, it was pretty tactical, as you can see. I don't even know why they just decided to close it. You know, it was like an early access. If they release it, they just closed it a couple months back. You know, it was pretty crazy. It was pretty fast. Another game free to play that was closed. That I really like it was Hawking. Man. Hawking was a pretty nice game. This was another game that I really like it. I don't even know what, you know. The developer really fight to keep the game alive, you know. They really fight to keep this game alive, to keep this game working. They even at one point they even took the servers and put in their own houses in order to keep the game, you know, to keep the game alive and everything. Yeah, I don't even know why. Awesome games, people, free-to-play games, awesome games that for some reason people didn't want to play it. People didn't want to support it, you know. Games that now that they are gone, people are feeling the miss, you know. Feeling the miss. This game was pretty nice. This was another game that was playing like every single day, every single time. Pretty awesome game. Pretty good graphics. Still one of the best looking games, free-to-play games that I ever played. You know, with those graphics, man, it's pretty nice. A lot of maps. It has a lot of maps too. Yeah, man, I don't understand. The gaming community now is Fortnite and PUBG. What's happening is pretty crazy. What's happening is pretty crazy. I'm really looking forward for Hawkins to combat this game to combat. You know, in some ways, I believe that they can make a combat. Gaming community needs to do something. Need to do something about it. They need to sell the rights to other people or simply give it those games to the communities, man. Give it those games to the community, so the communities can make a contract, make some kind of agreement. You know, we are gonna release this game to the community so the community can play the game, can continue forward with the game. You know, until we are capable to continue development or until we come back. You know, make something that you can take the game back from the community. Once you are ready to continue, you know, and keep growing the game, you know, and keep growing the game. Why game disappears? I don't get it, man. Games not supposed to die because this medium. This is one of the best medium. It's not physical medium. That's what I'm trying to say. The times doesn't destroy games. You know, the games doesn't need like a storage, like a physical storage or anything. It's just a file, just a bunch of files in a server. You know, so I don't know why it's so difficult for the people to keep the games alive. You know, it needs money, and of course it needs money. But once your game is no more, once you as a developer, once you decide not to support the game, once you say, oh man, I cannot do anymore, it's a lot of money. Release those to the community. Say, hey, we're gonna release this game to the community so the community can continue forward. That's it. People are gonna be playing the game forever. People are gonna be playing the game forever, man. Because look, we still have Doom. Look, Doom is one of the oldest games ever made. Look, they still have Doom, Doom 2, Final Doom, yeah, Ultimate Doom. I believe that's the most close. Yeah, I believe this is the more closer Doom. Let me see. There is another older Doom. Doom Classic Complete. Look, Doom Classic Complete. It's still. Or Doom Final. Yeah, Ultimate Doom I believe is the oldest one. Master Level for Doom 2, Final Doom. Yeah, I believe it's Ultimate Doom. As you can see, this game is old. It's one of the oldest games ever created. You know, it's still alive. You can buy it, you can play it. You know. So why they can do it, you cannot do it. You know. So developers need to be less lazy in that aspect. They do the things they're supposed to do. Oh, they want to protect the IP. Maybe. Oh yeah, we want to protect our IP. How you protect your IP is you are closing your IP. That doesn't make any sense. How you gonna protect an IP that you decided to close? You know, it's not closing the supposed to be the. I believe closing is supposed to be the thing that you don't want for your game. You know. Why you need to, you know, why you are so protective for something that you're not gonna use anymore? That's the point. Release those games to the community so the community can continue forward. You know, look at this game. This game, Battlefield. This Battlefield 2142. One of the best battlefields out there. One of the best battlefields out there. People figured out the ways to play online. EA shut it down. You know, EA Games shut it down. Say, man, you cannot play the game anymore because this place you cannot buy this game anywhere. You cannot find it. You know, it's not in the markets. It's not even in the Origin markets. You go to Origin, you don't find this game, which is pretty crazy. Debut001. Man, is it just me or are games devs? I am not saying all game devs, just more focus on releasing a half-finished game demanding money for equal reject. Yeah, man, it's not you. It's not just you, man. It is a pretty crazy situation. They release unfinished game to see if the gaming community is gonna support them. You know, after they take money, they continue release. You know, but it's something that is happening for a long time. They have to stop doing that because that's gonna crush the market. That's gonna crush the gaming community. You know, it's crashing. You know, it's crashing the gaming community. There is people that are not playing games anymore because one of the reasons is that they see that developers just want money. It's gonna crash the market. You know, gaming is not gonna disappear. You know, but if every single developer is just releasing prototypes, you know, it's not gonna be good for the gaming community. No, right now I don't have. It's not so many games that you can spend your time or money. There is no many games that you can spend your time or money right now because every single developer is doing the same thing. It's doing the same thing. CD Projekt Red, pretty good developer. I believe this is the only one that's not doing it. You know, there is more. Yeah, it's not everybody. Yeah, that's true. It's not everybody. We cannot say that generalize like that. It's pretty ignorant. To generalize. But there are a lot of beautiful developers that are doing the right thing. Unfortunately, those people, nobody talks about those people. Nobody. It's pretty difficult to find those people. But CD Projekt Red is one of those developers that are doing the right thing. Subset Games, the developers from FTL, Artisan Light, they're doing the good thing. They released second games into the breach. Pretty awesome games too. Champion 001 says, back in the day, devs actually cared about their games and wanted to game to be finished and looking polished. I miss those days. Yeah, let me tell you something, Dembius. That generation of developers, they were pretty careful to put their names in pretty good products. They didn't want it to put their names in games that are prototypes, or no finish, They don't want it to do that. That's a generation of people that say, man, if I'm gonna do something, it has to be good. That's why you got those awesome games back in the day. Games that still people play. There's still people playing. Look at Team Fortress 2. Let me go to the Steam charts of Team Fortress 2. Let's put a Team Fortress. Let's check it out, Team Fortress 2. Team Fortress 2. Look at how many people playing in that game. Look. 25 minutes ago, 43,000 people was playing. Not even new games has those numbers. You know what I'm talking about? Not even new games has those numbers are released. Not even new games are new games are struggling to get those numbers at the beginning. Look, all-time peak. This is a record, I believe. This is a record, all-time peak. People playing. Back in the days, those people doesn't do crap. They used to do pretty awesome games. Look at the top games. PUBG, Dota, Counter-Strike, Grand Theft Auto 5, Warframe, Tom Clancy, That tells you what's going on with the gaming community. A lot of competitive games, a lot of multiplayer competitive games are the ones that people play in the most. Those are the ones that are making money now. But they need to do a complete, because look at Rust. Look at the Rust. Rust is pretty good game now, but it was like a incomplete when they released it. We got the early access situation. We got this early access situation that is kind of killing the games. Everybody want the money first to commit in. Early access. Let me see the early access. Oh, it's over here. Early access. Over here, early access. A lot of developers want the money first before releasing anything, which is pretty crazy. They're not supposed to do that. Debbie says, Lawbreakers took what, 4 years to make? The game was and still is a well-polished game that has a good-ass mechanic with blind fighting, 0G, and whatnot. You can see the amount for hours and probably even days that Bosque Productions gave it in there, all into making Lawbreakers, and then to basically flop on its release date. Man, if you only Lawbreakers was a success. If only Lawbreakers was a success. Yeah, look at CSGO numbers. Yeah, CSGO numbers pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. This is ridiculous, man. This is a freaking. If we're talking about a game that came in where 2012, you know, back in the days, pretty crazy situation. Pretty crazy situation. Yeah, I totally agree with you, Mr. Dambius. The lawbreaker situation is a situation that nobody understands why what happens, you know, why it's flopping the way it's doing it. Nobody could understand that. I believe they shouldn't close the game. They should at least give it to the community or something like that. Man, if they make something to make like a service of lawbreakers, I'm gonna make a server. I used to have a Minecraft server back in the days. I can do servers over here in my house. See they do something like that. I'm gonna make a server. I'm not gonna let the game dies like that, man. They should do something. But you know, it's the community. I believe the community even make a let me see, lawbreakers. How you say when people take like a sign up that you can sign up for something to happen? I don't remember how the page is called. I don't remember how the page is called. A petition. Yeah, petition. It's a petition. Yeah, I believe the community lawbreakers petition. I'm gonna see if I can find change.org. Yeah, look, there is like a it was this petition, you know, to make lawbreakers free to play. I believe that's why we got lawbreakers free to play right now. That's maybe one of the reasons. I'm not gonna say it was the only reason. It was one of the reasons, you know. Look, it's still signing. People are still signing petitions. Look how it's going up. People are still signing. Oh, that guy lived close to me. Yeah, you see? But what happened? That the game, is even free to play. The game is not even doing good, you know. So that's a problem. It was another. Send me the labor. Oh yeah, let me put in the chat so people can do the things, you know. It was another petition. There is another petition over here. Bring back the 1.3 version of lawbreakers. That was one of the first version of the lawbreakers. Man, what is the? Oh, it's the same guy. Oh no, was Airless. Airless did it. I don't know. Look at that guy. Who cares? What? Doesn't say the date. Something that is supposed to put the date over here. 4 months ago, I believe. It started. 4 months ago, it started a petition. Oh yeah, it says that. Basically, we can figure it out. You know. This was 4 months ago. Yeah, 4 months ago. Yeah, but lawbreakers is free to play, so these petitions are pointless right now. Lawbreakers is free to play. It's not doing the way we want it, you know, which is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy of the situation. I really hope they do something. They're supposed to do a petition to to enable the community, you know, to give it the power to the community to make the servers and everything. Yeah, people, let's check it out, the popular new releases. Debut says, side neck. Oh, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice, but right now it's already free to play. Like right now it's like at no point just to do it, you know? It's already free to play. People that are signing right now, they don't even know what happened with this game. It's already free to play. W001, bro, I just saw Rika Heights in your library. Oh yeah, I played Rika Heights for 1 week. I streamed Rika Heights before they closed. I didn't wanna to be the one that never played the game, you know. I really wanted to play it. Let me see if I can show you some videos. Me Radical Highling. I believe it's still there. I don't know. I hope they still there. Oh look, you see my Radical Heights is still there. Yeah, I was playing Radical Heights. I stream and everything. It was a pretty nice experience. It was a fun experience. That's me doing the bicycle thing, you know. It was a pretty awesome experience. I really like it. Unfortunately, it's a game that they couldn't keep up. They couldn't keep up with the game, so they had to close it. That game was highly recommended by me. This game was highly recommended by me, man. This is another game that they have to release to the people. They have to give it the power to the people, man. They have to give it the game to the people. You know? Because it was pretty interesting. Pretty interesting mechanics. NVIDIA says, I like Radical Heights too. Such an awesome games, I love it. Yeah. 100% with you, Mr. Dembius, man. This game was pretty crazy, man. This game, pretty unique. Pretty unique game. I seen that. Welcome to the stream. I seen that. Welcome to the stream. I seen that. Said, what is this game? Bollywood BMX. Kinda. This game was Radical Heights, created by Bosky Productions, the creators of Lawbreakers, and published by Bosky Productions too. Pretty awesome battle royale game. You know, pretty awesome battle royale game. That was. It had a lot of support in the beginning when they released. It had a lot of support, but it was dropping players every single month. Not even months. Yeah, not even months. People in the first month it was dropping players like after a couple weeks. Was dropping players like crazy, you know. Which was something pretty bad, you know. Was something pretty sad. It was something pretty sad, man. Bollywood BMX. That's a name. That's a name. A good name, Mr. I seen that. It's a good name for a game. Bollywood BMX. I seen that. Said, where are you from, Carp? Oh, I seen that. I am from Dominican Republic. It's a pretty nice island close to Puerto Rico. I am I am 4 hours from USA, and I believe it's like a 2 hours from or 1 hour from Puerto Rico, pretty close. But I'm living in USA, Massachusetts right now. Pretty awesome state, pretty historical. Pretty important pretty important stage for USA. You know, they had a lot of historic achievement. In the US, in the formation of the USA. I think that's cool. You play baseball? Oh, I know. I don't play baseball, Mr. I think that. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I don't play baseball. Baseball is a pretty good sport, but I never get like the real interest to play baseball. I think that says, is this David Ortiz? You quit the Rex Sauce to stream Bollywood BMX. Yeah. Man, that lane is pretty awesome for a game. Bollywood BMX? That's pretty cool. You're making a joke for something that is it could be pretty nice. Bollywood BMX. This is Radical Hacks. Yep. Uh, yeah, we kind of sound the same maybe because we came from the same country. The BRTs. I think that let's make it, Kurt. Let's make it. Yeah, this game is no. It's free to. It was free to play, but it's not online anymore. They close it. They close the game. Yeah. It was pretty. It was pretty sad situation for the people that really like the game. I see streamers that was playing this game all the time, trying to do a Fortnite out of it, but for some reason, no interest at all. A lot of people didn't have the interest to play it. Demu001 say bad. That it message Cliffy B. No, Cliffy B right now we need to give it a rest. Cliffy B right now it needs some tranquility in his life. It needs some peace. I can do it, but we need to help this guy. We need to keep leave it alone. Right now he's trying to think about many things. Remember, this guy looks younger, but he's not a younger guy. He's older than me. I'm a 40. He's older than me, so we need to understand that guy puts a lot of energies into the gaming community. He tried to come back. He tried to come back from the shadows. He couldn't do it. Now he's dedicated to his family, as you can see, to his girl, to his family. He's biking. He's doing exercise. He's trying to enjoy life. That it really needed. He really needed right now to escape a little bit from to escape a little bit from the gaming community, just to rest a little bit. He need to rest a little bit. I think that I said, what games do you play? Oh, right now we are playing Low Breakers, Mr. I think that's the game we are playing, Low Breakers. Another game for Boss Key Production. We are playing it. It's totally free. You can download it right now and play the game. It takes a while to get into a game, but if you wait If you wait, you get it. You're gonna get it. You know. I play every single day. Yesterday we played. We had a lot of fun. This whole week, we had a lot of fun playing this game. It's a pretty nice game. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. W says, you hate Fortnite, man? Me too. I don't hate Fortnite. Let me tell you, I don't hate Fortnite. Uh, the problem, let me tell you what is my position with Fortnite. When they announced Fortnite long time ago, I'm gonna show you. Well, I still have the Battleborn running in the background. I'm gonna show you Fortnite trailer. I'm gonna show you what's happening with me and Fortnite. I'm gonna show you. Why so many? It is so many Fortnite videos that look. Oh, it's the teaser trailer. You're gonna see. Oh, that's Amazon. It's Amazon. That's okay. It's an Amazon trailer. You're gonna see this trailer. What's my problem with Fortnite? Fortnite used to be a survival game, you know. A survival game that you can play. You can create your own houses. You can get resources, you know, to make your own house, to survive the horde of zombies. It used to be like a survival zombie game, you know, that you during the day you collect resources until the night. You make your own house, your own fortress, as you can see in the trailer, so you can defend yourself from the enemies, from the zombies. What happened? They released this game. It's already there, but it's overshadowed by the battle royale of Fortnite. You know, I really feel happy for Epic Games because Epic Games is one of my favorite developers out there. I really feel happy for Epic Games. You know, but seeing Fortnite, you know, being overshadowed by battle royale game, it doesn't make me feel good, you know. It doesn't makes me feel good. It kind of makes me feel kind of bad, you know, that the game's being overshadowed by a game that it could be awesome. It's being overshadowed by battle royales, man. W001's made Gears of War and game series. I haven't played it yet, but I heard it's so good. Man, Cliff Bleszinski, it brings life to the gaming community. You know, let me tell you, you got Unreal Tournaments, you got Gears of War, you got Bulletstorm, you got Shadow Complex. You know, a lot of games that only he could work on there. You know, give it those ideas and help those. You know, somebody told me even to Evolve, the game Evolve, they did something in that game too. You know, I don't know if he reviewed it. He was involved a little bit in that game. Cliff Bleszinski is involved. He was involved. I believe he's still involved in many projects. He's not just doing his own thing. He helped a lot of game developers too. He's a good guy. Let me tell you, he's a good guy. A little controversial. I'm not gonna say no. A little controversial, you know. Sometimes say stuff they're not supposed to say. People bash it for it because people doesn't want to him to fail. You know, doesn't want him to be the guy that bring the bad news, you know. But he was almost in the line to be to be crazy, very criticized. Very criticized. He is kind of radical in the way that he talks and say things. But that doesn't take from him the fact that the guy was he's a pretty good developer. He's a pretty good developer. One of my favorite developers out there, and let me tell you, one of my favorite developers out there. Bosky Production was awesome studio. Bosky Production was awesome studio with developers that I really like it too, from different games. Let me tell you, Fallout 1, Fallout 2, Planet Side 2, Rainbow Six Siege. They were developers from Rainbow Six Siege playing there, working with Bosky Productions. Developers for Epic Games itself was working on Bosky Productions too. Man, Bosky Productions was a dream studio for many developers. The demise and the closure of Bosky Productions is set a pretty dark path for the gaming community, because those developers were trying to bring cheap games with pretty good graphics, like with AAA qualities. That's what they're trying to do. Pretty small games, cheap games with good qualities. As you can see, Lawbreakers, it looks like a AAA game. It is not a AAA game. It's an indie game, developer game. That's another part why people get so confused with Lawbreakers. But people told that that game was a AAA game. Let me tell you something, Damius. If I play Fortnite, I'm gonna play this one. I'm looking forward to play this one, not the Battle Royale, no, this one, because this one, it looks more interesting to me, has more stuff. I think that says you should check me out on YouTube. Oh really? I think that, yeah, I can subscribe to your channel. There is no problem. What is your name in YouTube? I think that. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, you don't have it. You don't have it in your Twitch. Give me your YouTube channel so I can check it out. I following you in the Twitter, in the Twitches already, because I follow all the people that come to my channel. I follow them. Yeah. I follow all the people that come to my channel. Demis, yeah, that's right, man. Save the World looks interesting to me too. Yeah, Demis, we need to play this game. We need to play this game. This game is gonna be awesome. Because you construct. Let me tell you why I like this the most. You construct stuff that you're gonna use it. It's not like a Fortnite. Fortnite is just like a chill. Over here you need to use strategies in order to play this game. In order to win the game, you need to use a lot of strategies. You can play with more people. Now it looks like he's playing alone, but you can play like for 3 people more. It's pretty cool. I seen that. Give me your YouTube. Put the name in the chat so I can check it out. I seen that. Yeah, this Fortnite is pretty nice. This Fortnite is the one I'm looking forward to play. See, I have to if I had to support Epic Games, which is one of my favorite developers. It was the Epic Game was like the school for Cliff Bleszinski people. Cliff Bleszinski worked for many years. He helped get a lot of millions of dollars to Epic Games. He's friend of Tim Sweeney, the creator of Unreal Engine. And I believe the owner of Epic Games, Tim Sweeney, pretty nice guy too. Pretty simple guy, man. That guy has is a super millionaire. He's one of the nicest guys out there. You know, Tim Sweeney. Let me see if I can show you Tim Sweeney. Tim Sweeney. Oh, they got Fortnite. They got Fortnite something. Tim Sweeney. Well, I had to pay. I believe I had to pay you too, in order to take him out of those commercials. Look at this is Tim Sweeney. You know, Epic Games. I believe Epic Games founder. Unreal Engine creator. This guy is a legend. You know. He creates the Unreal Engine, the software that people use to create games. The engine, which is pretty nice. Yeah, the guy is a pretty nice guy, look, man. Tim Sweeney, and he's a friend of Cliff Bleszinski too. You know, he's a friend of Cliff Bleszinski. You know, as you can see, I don't know if you relate. You know, you relate those guys. You know, I don't know if you kind of get the idea behind it. What kind of developers are these guys? You know, those guys help create the gaming community. People, you know what I'm talking about? These guys they're not John Carmack's or John Romero's, you know, but they are pretty close. They're pretty close because those people used to compete against John Carmack's games and John Romero's, you know, and now they are leaders right now in the gaming community, you know. Those people kind of create what we got over here, man. Those are the things that you cannot take from those guys. Those are, you know, they can talk. People can talk whatever they want to talk. They can do whatever they want to do, you know. But they can take it. They can take that from those people, man, because those people are the ones, you know. Let me show you a picture, so you can know what I'm talking about. You know, this is Cliffy B, Tim Sweeney, and Mike. I don't know Mike. I don't remember his last name, Mike. This is the Gears of War gun. You know, look at Tim Sweeney holding the Gears of War gun. This is. Oh, I don't have a better version of this one. You know, those people are friends. Those people play together, work together. They help create the gaming community. You know. I still, until this day, I still rocking. There is something that you cannot take from those people. You know. There is something that you cannot take from those people. You know. Unfortunately, the gaming community is kind of toxic. You know, it's kind of toxic. They don't even. Sometimes they don't. The gaming community say things that not supposed to say. You know, they bash people, developers. There is a lot of people that quit gaming development because of the community. You know, but we still have hope. We still have hope that we can make a difference. You know. Look at who's here. John Romero, you know, create one of the creators of Doom. John Romero, I believe was the designer of Doom. He makes every single level and stuff in Doom. Yeah, that guy appears in the Tim Sweeney, Tim Sweeney. Every time you put Tim Sweeney, you're gonna find John Carmack and John Romero. Look, again, another picture. Another picture. You got the guy from NVIDIA. I don't remember his name. The guy from NVIDIA. You got the Tim Sweeney over here. This guy, I believe, is from Epic Games too. You got John Carmack over here. You know. Oh, who is it? Who is this guy? This guy. The NVIDIA CEO. Let me see his name of the NVIDIA CEO. NVIDIA CEO. Jensen Huang. This is guy. This is the NVIDIA CEO. This guy, what is this guy, man? This guy, I believe this guy is a scientist or something like that. What I recommend to the people in the gaming community to research, people research, go to Wikipedia, read stuff. You know, you're gonna meet, you're gonna know what is the gaming community is about. You know, so you have a better understanding with the kind of people we have over here. People, these people are making history. They're living the dream and making history in the process, which is something that no people are able to do. So when you find people like this that is making good things, you know, you need to read about those guys. You need to learn about those guys because you can in the future do the same thing, you know. Just because they're doing something that I couldn't do it, but I wanted to do it. I just feel proud, you know, that these people are doing it. I just feel proud, man. They show to the people that it is possible. It is possible to do the things that you want, and you just have to put some effort, you know. It's no easy career. Gaming development is no easy career. Those guys have to jump into one company to another, finding. This guy no, because this is the owner of Epic Games, you know. Right now has all the millions, you know, but a lot of developers right now it's been difficult to keep you know, to keep working in one place. They have to move on from one place to another. Let me show you the case of Tramel Isaac. Yeah, T-Ray. Let me see, T-Ray Tramel Isaac. This guy, I'm gonna show you this guy because this is the most actual example I had. This guy is an awesome developer. Look, Fallout 1, Fallout 2, Duke Forever, PlanetSide 2, Lawbreakers. He created the Bow Boys. He created the Bow Boys from Fallout. I don't know if you know what is the Bow Boy it is. Let me see if I can show you because they were talking about that the other day. Look at this one. This him Tramel when with Mac Higbig, Margaret Cron, when he was working for PlanetSide 2. You know, he was working for Sony Online Entertainment. Then he had to jump into Boss Key Productions to make Lawbreakers. And now, look at he was in the hospital the other day. And now he is in Ilphonics, you know, in Ilphonics playing, working in Ilphonics. See, over here he's working in Ilphonic right now. See, that was when he was in Bosque Productions, you know. He was talking that day. He was having an interview about Lawbreakers. I remember the video is over there. Yeah, that guy was, as you can see. Let me show you so you can have the idea. PlanetSide 2, Sony Online Entertainment, Daybreak Games, you know. Then he moved on to Bosque Productions, Lawbreakers, you see, Lawbreakers. And then now is in Ilphonic, you know, Ilphonic that is playing over there, working in an awesome game too, you know. Let me see, T-Ray, Tramel, Isaac, interview. You see, he was talking about. Oh no, he was talking about PlanetSide 2. Yeah, I was talking about PlanetSide 2. This is Level Cap making an interview to Tramel Isai when he was working for Sony Online Entertainment. Yeah, what I'm trying to say is like people working in the gaming community is tough. It's not easy. If you do something, that's something that you do. It doesn't have the result that you wanted. Don't give up. Don't give up. Keep it doing it. Keep it doing it because it's not easy. If you are streaming, if you don't do it the way, you have like a 1 year, 2 year, if you don't do it, if you say, man, I'm gonna quit streaming because I got 2 years in not doing it. Don't give up. You are closer. Let me tell you, you're gonna see the difference. See, you have 2 years streaming, you're gonna be better than when you began, So don't give up. When I began, nobody watched my streams. It was 0 people watching my streams. And now, almost every single day, I got people watching my streams. I got people watching my streams, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome. So don't give up. Don't give up just because it's not doing the thing in the way you want it. The only thing you have to do is to keep it economical. If you used to put money on it, don't put that much money. If you put a lot of time, don't put that much time, or put a little bit more time if you want to get some results. But instead of just quitting or don't do it, I recommend it to go low profile. So people even trying to change the style or change the name of the it's always room for improvement. It's always room for improvement and doing better. One thing I'm gonna tell you to the developer is developers spend 4, 5, 6 years working in a game, and because the game doesn't do good in the first month, they just wanna close it. Don't do that. It's not a good trend. It's not a good thing. Don't do that. You spend 4 years, 6 years with no money making a game. You can spend a couple years, with the game, releasing the game, pushing the game forward without closing the game just because you're not doing good in the first month or the second month. It's a waste of resources. Developers should give more content, in order to improve the experience. As you have the recent thing from, let me see if I can find it. The recent case of No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky. The recent case of No Man's Sky. Again, that was almost dumb, man. Almost dumb. He came in from a most negative to very positive of how they improve in the game. They release update after update, and now the game is way better than before. They never give up. They never give up into the promises of the game. If they did it good. They did it good. A Halo game, an indie game. People, this is an indie developer. And look at how beautiful is the game right now. It make a lot of mistakes. Those people make a lot of mistakes, including the Show Murray, I believe the principal guy, in the company. The senior developer, I believe. Even Shin Murray, it makes a lot of mistakes. But it was a learning process. And he's improving his mistakes. He's improving. Now, No Man's Sky is a pretty good game. It's a game that everybody's playing right now. It's a game. The improve came from the grave. Came from the grave. Improve in his mistakes. So don't quit developing your game just because it's not doing good. Look at the numbers of No Man's Sky. Pretty good numbers. Look at how many, pretty good numbers. Nobody at all. Look at the time, the all-time peak. Pretty precious, you know. It has a record over there, you know. The game came in from 9,000 people on. Let's say this, from 19,000 to. Oh, why the 2012 is not here? Oh yeah, it was in the beginning. Oh, it was in 2016. That peak was in 2016 when they released, I believe. Yeah, as you can see, it came back from 19,000. Let's take this one. Until 6,000 people. Like you know, 8,000, a gain of 8,000 something people. You know, a gain of 1,300%. You know, pretty crazy situation. Pretty good. The next month it was like a 2,000 people playing only. Pretty good number still for a game. You know, 2,000 people playing from whoop jumping into 96,000 people, 954. That was the update. You know, that was the update. The update they did it. You know, so you developer can rebuy these games. You know, developer can rebuy those games. Lawbreakers, they put content on hold. They didn't want to release the new content, and they pay the price. We are paying the price for that. I included myself, you know, because I'm part of what Lawbreakers is supposed to be, you know. We are paying the price. I hope Nexon doesn't kill it. I hope Nexon do find another developer or something. Improve on Lawbreakers. Lawbreakers has a lot of room for improvement. The developers of Lawbreakers is still around, so they can put it together again, give it some money, you know, strike a deal. Lawbreakers, I believe Lawbreakers is a pretty good game that has a spot in the gaming community. It deserves better, you know. It deserves better. It's pretty no original idea, but it's a pretty unique idea with a different taste of the first person shooter class based hero genre, you know, which is pretty nice. People, let's check it out. The new releases, the popular new releases. Yeah, because I'm not doing the new releases. I'm gonna just leave it like that. The new releases. Electromechanic Simulator, Mushrooms Forest Walker, Mad Farm, Solve the Cube, Stimulator, Arita Backline Awakening, Bomber 95, Monster Open Alpha Weekend, Repeat the Enemies, Image Animal, Unicorn Animal Complex, Death Forest, Trivia Quiz, all about everything, the Art Puzzle, the Last Wizard. Oh, today's not that bad. Let me check it out. Some of those games. Electromechanic Simulator. Electromechanic Simulator, a simulation games of electronic equipment repaired with a dark conspiracy twist in the game. Will be able to fix modern and retro electronics devices like consoles, computers, mobile phones, and other electronics equipment. Oh, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. If the game they do it, if the game is accurate to real life, people can learn about repairing things, you know. But I don't know how accurate it is. The idea behind it is pretty awesome. You got your own place to repair stuff. Look at Sinclair from a long time ago. That's pretty nice. Taking out the screws. It's pretty awesome. Whoop. Spectrum CY, I believe, or CX Spectrum. Sinclair computers. Pretty old computer. Why it has games too? Wow, they have the games too. That's pretty nice. Yeah. It has a lot of Mushroom Forest Walker has a lot of trailers. Mushroom Forest Walker is a mushroom picker simulator. In the game, we'll be able to pick, recognize, trade and use mushrooms to prepare meals, elixirs, and special mixtures. We will be able to travel in the 5 different worlds: North America, Asia, South America, Europe, and Australia. Oh, you can go to Australia. Oh, that's pretty nice. That is pretty good. Mushroom picker, forest worker. So people. Oh, it looks like it's the same the same. It looks like this is the same developer from the electronic one that we saw already. Oh, these guys are coming with pretty good ideas. You know, I really like games like that doesn't you don't have to kill nobody. If you can live an experience, you know. Look at you can do like a you camping thing and everything. Mushrooms, you think of these mushrooms, just check it out. Oh, you got like a you basket right there. That's pretty nice. That it is pretty good. Look at the graphics are not bad at all. It's kind of difficult to see because it's dark. You can use your flashlight and everything. This is pretty awesome. It is pretty awesome. Yeah. Oh, you can prepare stuff too. That's pretty nice. Yeah, pretty cool. Let's move on. Math Fun. It's like a mathematical game. Math Fun is an amazing fun-loving app for everyone. This app will let you learn math in a fun and easy manner while playing. Don't copy you don't copy your game app because applications are more for like utilities and stuff like that. Technically, it's an app, yeah. A game is an app, technically, but don't call it game because people can you can mislead people with this. I know a lot of people like to watch the trailers and read the description. So if they see app, they're not gonna they're gonna believe there's something else. Yeah, it looks like it teaches you how to sum, multiply stuff, you know, like we gain teams, puzzles and difficulties. Yeah, just fit the text solutions. Yeah, a lot of people are doing pretty amazing games that doesn't involve killing or involve problems, social problems and stuff like that, which is pretty awesome. You know, I really recommend. I really support games like that. Like doesn't. You know, I like first-person shooters. I'm not gonna deny you. You know, but I really like games like this. You know, I really want somebody that do like some games about being the beach. You know, relax, talking to the people. You know, stuff like that, like surviving in the beach, surviving in the forest, in the camping site or something like that. You know, it doesn't involve killing, but involve you stay many days in those places. Could be awesome. Could be awesome. So the cube. This is like a rubric cube. Oh no, it's not Rubik cubes, but it's pretty nice. Oh, you had to put the numbers in order. Oh, I used to play this game all the time. This is very nice. This is pretty nice. Yeah, pretty interesting. I hope that they don't just do numbers. They can do like a I hope they can do like a puzzle image too to keep it together. Stimulators, the legends that brought you in. I can believe is no gambling. Present Stimulator 2018. Balance players, developers, money, and morality as you curate all your favorite games in this epic storefront challenge. Oh, it's like an emulator for the Steam store. Curate, make hard choices, evolve. Can you do better? Prove it. Steam emulator 2018. It's like a trolling game. This looks like a trolling game where you had to curate and take decisions about the games in the Steam store. Look at the guy also available in the Microwave 64. It's like a comedy game. Can we sell hats? That was mechanic is strawberry young eyes. No, that's crazy. Yeah, pretty nice, pretty nice. Arida Backlands Awakening. An adventure game with survival elements in the Brazilian backlands. Explore through the arid regions to collect items, solve quests, and find the fate of Cicera. Oh, this is Brazil? In Brazil? I don't know, man. Just developers should, when they include countries, they should try to replicate the country, you know? Because make a random map and call it, oh, it's this country. It's not gonna cut it, you know? Oh, because they talk in Portuguese, maybe? See, they talk in Portuguese, everything you see is like a Brazilian, that's okay. It looks nice. It's like a survival too. Yeah, it's like a survival game. It looks beautiful. Oh look, you can grow things. It looks like. Adi, the Backlands Awakening. Pretty nice, pretty nice. It looks like a beautiful game. Yeah. Mozork Open Alpha Weekend. Open Alpha a challenging arcade game that about dual wielding and interactive music that will have you going. Just one more. Oh, this is like a rhythm game. Wow, it's pretty. It kind of looks interesting. It's about rhythm. Oh, it looks beautiful. But I don't understand nothing. It looks like it needs to have a tutorial because somewhere I don't even know what they do. Why he explode like that? You know? It looks like it needs to have a pretty good tutorial to explain what's going on. Mozork Summer 2018 PC wishlist now on Steam. Every time deserves his own champion. Oh, this is the kind of game that you play with every single thing. Every single the blue represent one thumb, the red represent another finger in your controller. Yeah, it looks nice. I hope it has a pretty good tutorial because I don't understand nothing. Why? Oh, it looks like you had to avoid stuff. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. Pretty awesome. It looks beautiful. Bomber 95. What? Why I skipped again? I skipped that again. Bomber 95. Bomber 95 is the creation of a school bomber-like game with the ability to play with friends on one PC on over the internet or both of those simultaneously. 9 unique levels with their own features, a lot of blow-ups and power-ups that can change the gameplay balance instantly. Oh, that's pretty nice. Bomberman-like games are pretty cool, pretty challenging. So sometimes you need to risk a lot in order to pass the levels. I believe they try to make a Bomberman in this way, like a full 3D and everything. If people didn't like it long time ago. This light looks nice. I hope doesn't have like a blood or gore because that put me off. I don't like to see those in games. But it looks beautiful. This looks beautiful. Well polished. It's pretty nice. The graphics are beautiful. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Bomber at 95. Let's continue checking out more games. Those are the new games we're checking out. Repeat the image animals. It is a game for very young children. It is a game for very young children. The essence, yeah, it has a disclaimer. It's for very young children, you know, for people that are learning stuff. The essence of the game is that the games provide the main image with a certain animal, and the player below on the screen will be randomly offered 4 options of animals, but the player must choose an animal very similar to the main page. Oh, it's pretty nice. So they told you in the top why is the animal you need to choose from the picture down below. An animal that is related to the one in the top, you know. They put a cat, you need to choose the cat. It doesn't have to be the same cat, you know. The crab, yeah, they're different. So you need to the kid. Yeah, they say it's for kids. It's for children. The kid can distinguish. You know, can identify in different cases. Yes, that's pretty nice. It's pretty awesome. I hope it has a lot of content, but games like this needs a lot of content because even for children, it's gonna get old pretty fast. See, they don't put a lot of content, a lot more images, stuff like that. It's a pretty interesting idea. They could put like people talking and everything, like make a history. Oh, I had to find my thingy. You had to identify the thingy, you know. Oh, thank you for finding my thingy, you know, stuff like that. Because it looks very software-like, no, not too appealing for kids. Not too appealing for kids when you put a lot of square. You know, you need to put a little bit more kids thing stuff. But the essence of the game is pretty nice. It's pretty interesting. Yeah. Anicon. Anicon Animal Complex. Chips Bats, a romance, comedy, fantasy, visual novel filled with adventures and misadventures, adorable animals, brother conflicts, circus cleaning, collecting puzzles pieces, and more, all in one package. Oh, that's pretty nice. It's like a visual novel. Like it looks like you you work in a circus, or you need to take care of the circus. That's what it looks like. That's pretty nice. It's pretty awesome. The graphics are beautiful. And the trailer kind of not show what the game's about. It's only image one after another. Yeah, Anicon, Animal Complex. Check it out, people. Check it out. And always in those visual novels, there are some guy together, some people together. Always. Oh my man, they're like obsessed with two people together, too close to each other. Trivia quiz, all about everything. Quiz allows you to learn a lot about the world, develop memory, and test your knowledge. It's a quiz game. It's a quiz game. You need to guess or use logic in order to pass, in order to continue forward. It looks like the animal ones, but in a different theme. I don't know, man. It's a quiz game, you know. Quiz. You like quiz game? You got your quiz game right here. Are developers making games just to make games? You know, because I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Decked Forest. Decked Forest is a first-person mystical thriller. The game takes place in the protagonist's dream. Every time the main hero has the same dream in which he sees a mysterious dark forest. But this time is different. It's like a walking simulator. When you walk through the forest, or you camp, you find camps. Don't make your game a walk simulator, people. There is a lot of ways to make a survival game that involve walking. You know, you don't need to. You don't need to do like an inventory or anything like that. So you are able to go to those camping sites, and you know, it could be a survival game and everything. But I don't know. I hope it's not just walking. I hope it's just not walking, you know. But this time is different. What they're trying to say with that, it has like a random content. The environment, it looks interesting, you know. The environment looks mysterious and everything. They show it like at the same places over and over and over. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, it looks like those are safe zones. The camping sites, I believe those are safe zones. That you can be there, I believe. I don't know. Look, you see. So you tell a story between your game, you know. Walking simulators can be improved. Let me tell you, there is a lot of room for improvement. Walking simulators, you can. Left 4 Dead, Left 4 Dead, it has a lot of. It tells you a lot of the lore of the game in the walls, writing in the walls, in the floor. Like you can see, people was trying to survive. They put notes in the walls. They write stuff for the other survivors to read it. You know, you can take those elements and put in your game. You don't need to be. You have a pretty complex game. I believe walking simulators has. Or the people that call it walking simulators, I don't know if we are doing a disservice to call it like that. But games like that, like the only thing you do is walk and go forward and see things. Can be pretty can be improved pretty good. You got the game like from Kojima Del Toro. and they told that TP, I believe they call it TP. Everybody thought there was like a how's the game the names? How's the game names? Silent Hill. That everybody thought it was like a Silent Hill kind of game. That game was only walking. It was pretty competitive. People, it was pretty crazy. Yeah, you need for sure. You need to use a lot of creativity to make a game like that, you know. But it is possible. The art puzzle, how the art can be source of so many interesting mysteries, and young artists urgently needs your help to finish her. To finish her? Finish the puzzle, maybe. This is about puzzle, circular puzzles. I never done those kind of puzzles like that. That's pretty nice. It's pretty cool. That reminds me like a hacking mechanics from some games, you know, Warframe, I believe. Has some stuff like this. You have to put it together in order to pass from one place to another. People are coming back in 1 minute, 1 minute only. You know, I'm gonna take 1 minute coming back for more. Don't go anywhere. Yeah, people, I'm back. I'm back for more. I hope you don't go anywhere because we continue with the streams. Yeah, checking those popular new releases. Yeah, thank you to Steam that is putting a more curated kind of list. You know, before it was pretty crazy, with many crazy games. I really didn't. I really abandoned the new releases for a while because it was too many of those kind of games with nudity, sexual themes, and everything. So, man, why always like that? You know, now it looks like this week is pretty good. It's pretty. Today is pretty nice. The list with many games. The Last Wizards. Yeah, with many games that are not that offensive. The Last Wizards is a regular Tuesday evening when you are pulled from the air and sent to a place where magic still exists. You are given a wizard stone filled with arcane knowledge that you are expected to learn. Thrust into a war between two nations. It's up to you to save the kingdom where you know life. I don't know what is like in the new releases list. What is the Steam taking account in order to put in the list? But it looks like you don't need a lot because look at 4 reviews users. 4 reviews user. If that game is in the list. It's like a choose your own history kind of thing, you know. I never played this kind of games, but there is a lot of games like this that are killing it. People are making good, you know. It looks like these kind of games are pretty. It has his community of people. Oh, meritocracy of the only blade content is not really for all age. Oh. As despite my channel is a mature audience channel, I don't like to show games that have sexual content or nudity into it. You know, unfortunately, you can check it out for yourself. This game, you know, the only game, this Onion Blade. You know, you will check it out for yourself. This is the DLC for friend, Highway Swamp Friendship. Yeah, I don't even know what is the Steam text for to put in the list in the new release. I believe it needs to have a review at least in order to be in the list. I don't know. There is a lot of games that release every single day. Popular new releases, I'm not gonna check it out anymore because we got pretty innocent list of new releases. You know, this was the list I was checking before because the new releases was so bad. It was so bad, you know. But popular new releases are popular, so they don't need a lot of like Crash Bandicoot. You know what Crash Bandicoot it is, you know. Everybody knows, you know how what happens. Those are games that are popular already. That are making good. I know the games that, for in my opinion, needs more exposure. You know, I believe the new releases are the ones that needs more exposure, like this one. I really like the idea behind this one. You know, games like this need some exposure. You know, Sim Fabric. This developer has a lot of. Oh, you see the emotion and the other thing because the trailer was similar with this little thing coming from one place. Yeah, it's pretty nice, pretty awesome. Well, people are gonna say thank you to the people, the boss in the streams. You know, it's pretty nice people. They come in all the time and check it out the games with me and talk about the games and everything, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome. I'm gonna say thank you to Cody Joke that was here in the streams, or was still here. Cody Joke is always coming to for more, you know, always coming for more, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome. I wanna say thank you to Fuzzy Justice. Thank you for being in the streams, pretty nice, pretty awesome. I really appreciate this. I want to say thank you to Adam Pineapple. Thank you for being in the stream. It is pretty nice, pretty awesome. It's pretty good. Yeah, I want to say thank you to Olive Soup. Thank you for being in the streams. I really appreciate it, Mr. Olive Soup. It is pretty good. It was pretty good. I'm going to say thank you to Dambius001. Thank you for being in the stream, Mr. Dambius001. I really appreciate this. You know, I'm gonna say thank you to I seen that. Thank you for being in the streams. Was pretty nice, pretty awesome for me to talk to you in the chats. Yeah, people, come into the stream, watch the streams, get the points for October 2 to get the loot. You know, it's gonna be our next giveaway on October 2. Get the loot. How you do it? You just have to watch the streams. Every time you watch the streams, you get points. You know, you get points. I know you are pretty familiar with the system, the point system. You get points by watching the streams. You know, what I do different for everybody over here is like those points really give you some benefit. Give you a 25 PayPal donation and 25 Steam gift cards. You see in the bottom corner over here in the left bottom corner, 25 Steam gift card and 25 PayPal donation, which is I believe is pretty nice. You know, it's pretty nice that you can get something after a while of watching my stream. It's a way for me to say thank you. You know, it's a way for me to say thank you. Motivate you to come into my streams too. You know, That's the bottom line of all of this. I believe it's a pretty fun. It's a pretty fun activity. I get a lot of fun with people when I give it the loot. So I believe you getting fun too. I believe you're getting fun too because that's the bottom line of my streams, to have fun, you know. To have. Well, I remember this. I used to have one of these. Yeah, I remember this little Nintendo thing. Or it was yeah, I remember this one. You have to catch the X, don't let it drop. It's pretty nice. Yeah, those are the games that we used to have way back in the days. Are pretty awesome. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, this game looks interesting. Look at even drones, you can prepare drones and everything. Well, I hope they expand into the idea. It looks like they have a lot of content. You know, I'm gonna be checking out the YouTube videos to see what's going on with this game. Look at you can even fly. You can even fly the drones and everything. It was pretty nice. It is very nice. It's pretty cool. It looks like they have problem with the mouse and like it doesn't lock into the place. You see? It doesn't lock into place. So you have every time you move the camera, it move the mouse too. They had to work on that. Yeah, people. They had 2 games already. They had to get. Oh, it's coming soon. It's not even released. That's another complaint I have in the Steam store. That the new releases is still not released. You know, new releases are still not released. That's another reason why I stopped watching the new releases. Because I'm talking about the games. I'm telling you about the games that are not even out. Which is pretty crazy. Yeah. I'm gonna say thank you to the people that subscribe to my channel, which is pretty nice. People follow those people. It's pretty good people that support my streams. It will support your streams. You're a streamer, you know, which is pretty nice. Pretty, in overall, pretty awesome people. I want to say thank you to Ninja Gaming. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you for motivating me to continue forward. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome. I really appreciate it. I'm going to say thank you to Silver95. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for everything you do. It's really appreciated that you come into my channel, you know, and support me in the way you do. It is pretty nice. I'm gonna say thank you to Hasukitan. Hasukitan, thank you for the sub, thank you for everything you do. I really appreciate it, Mr. Hasukitan, that you come into my channel. You know, come into my channel and subscribe it and give me the support, you know, that you believe I need it, which is pretty nice. Yeah, I really need it, you know. I really need it. It's pretty good, pretty awesome. I appreciate it. I'm gonna say thank you to Miss Fuzzy Chastity. Miss Fuzzy Chastity. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for everything you do. I really appreciate it. Miss Fuzzy Chastity decided to support my streams every single month, which is pretty good. Thank you for everything you do, Miss Fuzzy Chastity. Yeah. People, I'm gonna say again, the people that get the loot for my channel, so you can give it some to Mr. Daddy Bay. I really appreciate it. Hell, our friend. You know, help our friend with some people because he needs to repair his car. You know, he needs to repair his car to get around. Let me tell you why, people, because we're not talking about a person that can go around and everything. We're talking about a person that has a condition. His left leg is broken, as you can see. His right leg is missing. You know, he had to use prosthetics in order to get around. That's why it's so important for him to get his car fixed. He don't have the resources right now. He's counting on us to fix his car. You can watch his stream. You can watch his stream. His stream is the Step Back on it. You know, let me see if I can find the name of his stream, so you can check it out. I'm totally lost into the shadow. Yeah, it's a Stupid Balcony. That's the name of his channel. Check it out. Follow him. Watch his stream. Support him. You know, you can donate. At least go over there and watch his streams because his streams are pretty good. Let me tell you, people. You're missing out, so you are not part of the Stupid Balcony streams, you know? You are missing out, so let's help him, you know? You don't have to give a lot, $5, you know? That's one of the reasons I really like to do the they give it away. So I give you the opportunity to help people and to do stuff beautiful in a positive way, beautiful things in a positive way. Yeah, people, let's help Mr. Derek Bay, Stupid Balcony, to continue forward. Yeah. I'm gonna say thank you to the people that was subscribing to my channel, was hosting my channel today. Pretty nice people that is hosting my streams, spreading the word about my channel, so more people know about me, about my channel, and about the things that we're doing over here, about the loot too, And the same thing, bringing more people to the stream, spreading the word about my channel, bringing more people to the stream, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome. I really appreciate it for all those people, what they doing. I want to say thank you to Hasugiton, thank you for the host, thank you for everything you do. I really appreciate it, Mr. Hasugiton, that he's decided to host my streams, spread the word about my channel, bringing more people to the streams. I'm going to say thank you to Miss Sorceress, thank you for the host, thank you for everything you do, Miss Sorceress. I really appreciate it that you decide to host my streams, which is pretty nice. I'm gonna say thank you to Mr. Tux. Tux, thank you for the host, thank you for everything you do. Mr. Tux is hosting my streams all the time. Thank you for everything you do. I really appreciate it, Mr. Tux. It really helps me to continue forward. Keep it up. I wanna say thank you to Last Child. Last Child, thank you for the sub. Thank you for everything you do. I really appreciate it, Mr. Last Child. It really helps me to continue forward. It is pretty nice when you decide to host my streams. I'm gonna say thank you to Miss Fancy Justice, Miss Fancy Justice. Thank you for the host, Miss Fancy Justice. I really appreciate it, Miss Fancy Justice, that you hosting my streams, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome, it's pretty good. Bringing more people to streams is pretty the word about my channel. It is pretty nice. Fancy Justice is one of the triple star viewers, man. She participates in the loot, it's 1 star. She hosts my streams, it's another star. She come into the chat, it's another star. Subscribe to my channel, it's another star. Oh, it's 4 star. Yeah, First Justice is a 4-star viewer. He does so many things in my stream. Yeah, I'm gonna be developing a system for people that really support me that way, to be a 4 or 5 star systems, which is gonna be awesome. I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking about it. Yeah, which is pretty good. Thank you for the host. I'm gonna say thank you to Kaori Joker. Kaori Joker, pretty nice guy, hosting my streams all the time, which is pretty good. It's pretty nice. Kaori Joker participating in the loot and hosting my stream every single day, which is pretty nice. It's pretty good. Always on the top of the leaderboards, always on the top of the leaderboards, which is pretty good. I'm gonna say thank you to Gordon Freeman. Gordon Freeman, thank you for the host. Thank you for spreading the word about my channel, bringing more people to the streams. It is pretty nice, pretty awesome. Thank you for everything you do, Mr. Gordon Freeman. I really appreciate it. Keep it up. Yeah, I'm gonna say thank you to Segway95. It's hosting my streams every single day. It's pretty nice, Mr. Segway95. Looking forward, Segway95, that you answer my message, Segway95. Answer my message. I may be coming one day to the streams. You kind of disappeared from nowhere. 795. Thank you for the host. I really appreciate it. It's pretty nice. Station Seats. Thank you for the host. Thank you for everything you do. I really appreciate it. It is pretty nice, Mr. Station Seats, that you come into my streams, hosting my streams all the time, which is pretty good. Station Seats. Thank you for the host. I really appreciate it. I want to say thank you to Flying Sword. Flying Soda, thank you for the host. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome. Flying Soda, that you decide to host my streams, bringing my baby to the streams every single time, which really makes me happy. Makes me happy, which is very nice. Thank you for everything you do, Mr. Flying Soda. I'm gonna say thank you to Ego All Day. Thank you for the host, Ego All Day, hosting my stream, bringing my people to the stream. Spreading the word about my channel. Ego All Day used to come a long time ago to my streams, but I don't know. It looks like I don't like the loot. They don't like the loot. Yeah, I'm gonna say thank you to Code Ninja Gaming. Code Ninja Gaming. Thank you for the host. Thank you for everything you do. It's really appreciated, Mr. Code Ninja Gaming, that you come into the streams. and support my channels in a pretty good way. It's really appreciated. It's really appreciated. It's very nice. Keep it up, Mr. Ninja Gamer. It is pretty awesome. Oh, there is a new. It's a new hosting. People hosting my stream. It's a new guy over here, which is pretty nice. Yeah, every single day there's a new guy hosting my stream, which I really appreciate. Let me see if I can do the little card, as I do in every single time that I got a new person hosting my stream. Let me check it out. Yo, this guy is a pretty good. He followed me on Twitter too. All the time, which is very good. I really appreciate it. And now he's hosting my stream on Twitch, which is pretty awesome. Yeah. You're gonna see who's I'm talking about. People, remember those people that are supporting me. You can follow them. You can go follow them. Follow those people. You will be glad you did, because those people, I kind of curate my peoples. And those people are pretty awesome. Those people that are supporting me over here are pretty awesome. Those are the kind of people that if you support them, they support you. Hands down, hands down. So there is no problem for those people. You follow all those guys and showing you, because those are people that really help me a lot. With the giveaways, with the my career over here in the Twitches. It really helped me along the way. They help you by bringing, because they are streamers too. A lot of those guys are streamers too. That's why I tell you to follow those guys, because they are streamers too. They know a lot of stuff. Because they read a lot, like Hasogidon, Ninja Gaming. Those people. Ninja Gaming is a programmer. He knows a lot about programming and stuff. So those are people are professionals too. Those are no little kids, These are not little kids. Yeah, because people got the idea like, oh, they should be little kids. No, they are not little kids. No, those people are in my age range, like between the 30s and 40s. I'm 39, so you know what I'm talking about. You come to the stream. This is a mature stream where a lot of people that are already, not all, but we are mature. I'm trying to make a difference in the gaming communities. Trying to make a difference in the gaming community. Try to teach other people how you can do better. How you can do better without any controversial nothing, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome. I really believe we're doing something different over here. So don't miss out. Don't miss out. Yeah, the last person I'm gonna say thank you for the host is Mr. Marco X. Marco X, thank you for the host. Thank you for everything you do. I really appreciate it, Mr. Marco X. It is pretty nice, pretty awesome that you come into my streams and hosting my streams, spread the word about my channel, bringing more people to the stream, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome. Thank you for everything you do, Mr. Marco X. It's really appreciated. Yeah, people, follow those guys. It is pretty nice, people, that we support you everywhere you go. Everywhere you go, as long as you support them, which is pretty nice. Thank you for everything you do. I really appreciate this. Yeah, people, today was a pretty nice day, and we were playing a lot of games, doing a lot of things. It was pretty awesome. We talk about many games, especially low breakers. We talk with a lot of people, new people that come into the streams. We had a lot of fun, talking about different things, which is something that I really like. I really love those talk shows. I really like it because it's a break from the gaming, the gaming all the time. It's kind of break, you learn a lot of stuff. Today I learned a lot of stuff, People came over here and they show you games. They talk about games and everything, which is pretty nice. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, people. Well, people, tomorrow we are gonna be playing low breakers. Tomorrow's stream is gonna be low breakers. We are going to be playing Lawbreakers all the time, because Lawbreakers is scheduled to be closed in September 14. So we are playing our last matches, Looking forward for the developer or the publisher to give it the power to the community, to keep the game alive, and give it some ways for the community to continue playing after the shutdown, that they can totally do it. Like, oh, we shoot down the records, but you still can play it. You still can play it if you do your own server. So yeah, I'm willing to do my own server solo breakers if they give me the powers to do it. A lot of people are willing to do it too. So I don't know. They should do something about it. They should do something about it. Well, people are not gonna take more of your time. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everything you do. It's really appreciated. And see you tomorrow, maybe. Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah. See you tomorrow with another stream. Bye bye.